I gave you my heart right from the start, but you threw it all away. I saw a future you couldn't see, but you didn't want to stay. I told you I was feeling disconnected. I should have learned my lesson. All the times you gave me signs, how did we let it get this way? Hey, I should have known this was coming. I was too busy with loving who I thought you'd be. See this storm was brewing. Everyone but me knew and everything that I shouldn't be surprised. Shouldn't be surprised. You dropped bombs of love. I was blinded by the way it exploded. My feelings being overloaded like I was the only one. What can I say? Monster lifted me up to shut me down. No more love could be found. You just gave it away. You want me to stay in your life. I went from wifey to homie. You thought you could control me, but I broke free from this insanity. Ooh. You dropped the ball, but I'm the one who lost it all. Never bounced back, left under attack like enemies behind the wall. Karma will come soon to collect, but it'll never truly repay the debt. Maybe someday you'll have regret, but hey, I know one thing for sure, it's me you will never forget. Hey, I should've known this was coming. I was too busy with loving who I thought you'd be. Shouldn't be surprised. Baby boy, you dropped the ball, but I'm the one who lost it all. Never bounced back, left under attack like enemies behind the wall. Karma will come soon to collect, but it will never truly repay the debt. Maybe someday you'll have regret, but hey, I know one thing for sure, it's me you will never forget. Hey, I should've known this was coming. I was too busy with loving who I thought you'd be. I didn't see the storm was brewing. Everyone but me knew and everything that I shouldn't be surprised. Shouldn't be surprised. Drama castle, welcome home. Snakes in the moat, don't Ray, I choose violence. Yeah, no time for silence. They wish I'd stay quiet. Fake friends, step aside. Real ones only for this ride. Welcome to the drama castle. Queen ain't no hassle. They wish I would be silent. Ray, I choose violence. My drama castle, I'll be fine. Haters want me muted straight up. Ain't happening, what's up? Crown too heavy, let it drop. My kingdom don't stop. No one tells me nothing. Coming. Welcome to the drama castle. Queen ain't no hassle. They wish I would be silent. Ray, I choose violence. My drama castle, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Haters want me muted straight up. Ain't happening, what's up? Crown too heavy, let it drop. My kingdom don't stop. No one tells me nothing. Coming. Welcome to the drama castle. Queen ain't no hassle. They wish I would be silent. Ray, I choose violence. My drama castle, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Already messing up by highlighting the comment. I meant to star it, but what is up, everybody? Hopefully, y'all had a great weekend. I had a great weekend with TTS. It was his birthday yesterday. We went out, had a few drinks, did some karaoke. It was a great time. It was a great time. But hopefully, y'all had a great weekend. Much love to everybody in the chat. And as the title suggests, yes, we're going to do a Q&A because I haven't done these in a very, very long time. And I was like, you know what? Let's do a Q&A. Ask me anything, and I will answer any question, even if it's an uncomfortable one. We'll do our best. We'll do our best. I'm just highlighting. I'm not meant to star the questions so I can get to them. That way, I'll make sure that I answer all the questions in order that they have been coming in. So yeah, how y'all doing? Hopefully good. I see a bunch of people in chat. Shrubby. Oh my god, why is my brain like already? This is starting off great, isn't it? Let's see. We got Shrubbery. Why is your name making it hard for me to speak English? We're calling you Shrub. Shrub. What is up? We got CJH. We got Nerdist Newsstand. We got DDH. Hello, DDH. How are you? We got Romano here saying, hey, everybody. Sup. Let's see. We got My Idol in the chat. We got mostly DDH just popping off. Look at the boom, 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 boom. Good. I love seeing DDH here. Awesome. Beautiful DDH. But all right, let's get some questions. And like I said, no question is off the table. If I can't answer it or won't answer it, I just won't. But you can ask. But yeah. So we'll start with the first question here. Dibs on asking Ray to bong her titties. Hang on. I need a second. I need permission. I need permission. I'm gonna need permission. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. I gotta ask if I can. Hold on. TTS. The first question I got is if I can bong my titties. I have to get permission. I'm dead serious. That's the first question I was asked. Yeah. Hell no. I had to ask permission. I can't just bong my titties without permission. Would it be acceptable if TTS does the bonging? Because if TTS says it's okay, then we can do the bonging. But wait, don't put. Whoa, wait, chill with the laptop. That's the first question I got. I said I gotta ask permission.
Who is Shrubby?
Oh, it's Shrubby. I've been calling him Shrubby.
Who is Shrubby?
I don't know, but that's the question. I'm asking permission. I said, will it be acceptable if TTS does the bonging?
Yo, what kind of question and answer is this bullshit?
I mean, it's just I had to ask.
No, that's fine. I'll bong your titties, but guess what? They ask some more bullshit like that. Kick them.
Okay, you gonna bong them?
Whatever.
Okay, we're bonging them.
This is the only fucking thing y'all bitches get.
Go ahead.
Diabolical. Now get the fuck out.
There you go. See, this is already starting off great. He said that's it though. Okay, there you go. You got the bonging of the tatas. There you go. All right, next question. All right, CJH here asks Q&A. Okay, first question is the most important. Did you watch Dexter Resurrection? No, I did not watch Dexter Resurrection. I didn't even know there was a Dexter Resurrection because the last Dexter I was trying to get into was that whole prequel nonsense, and I didn't care for it very much, so I skipped it. But now that I know Dexter has a new season, basically, we can consider it a new season, Dexter's Resurrection. I'm definitely going to get on top of that because I was a huge Dexter fan. So, yes. Nerdette says, question, is cereal soup? No, it is cereal. It is cereal. Soups, I mean, you can have cold soup, but it's a cereal. I don't consider cereal soup. Anyone who considers cereal soup is weird, I guess. That's just my take on it. Second question from CJH. Thoughts on how society is right now? Yes, we're going there. Politics. Society is getting more and more fucked. And I'll leave it at that because I'm not getting into the politics on it. But CJH also has a third question and final question. They say, Coke or pie? Since pie, I'm very picky with my pies. There's only certain pies I do like. I don't like all pies. I'm gonna have to go with Coke. So that there you go. J Chem Man says, you had a really cool review of Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. Have you ever considered reposting those? My reviews, I don't know. I appreciate you for saying that. I appreciate somebody who remembers when I used to actually cover, TV and movie reviews and stuff like that when I used to be that kind of channel. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say repost. I can unprivate them and put them on a playlist, but as far as reposting them, probably not, because I don't really do that stuff anymore, So I guess that's the thing. I'll think about it. I mean, if you really want to see the reviews, I'll definitely put them on a playlist 100%. 100%. Cowboy Bebop. Question. Both Tony and Nerdette are on a train wreck while a train is coming. Which one of them would you save? You only have time to save one. I'm going to save Nerdette. But see, the thing is, I would save Nerdette over Tony because I feel like Tony would be too stubborn to even let me help him. Number one. Number two, I feel like, Nerd. I mean, they both got kids. It's tough, but like, I feel like saving Nerdette would be easier of a decision because I feel like Tony would find a way to get himself out anyways. But also, like, I would just say I've known Nerdette a lot longer than I've known Tony. In fairness, I'm not peeing. This is me pouring a iced tea into a bottle. If you guys can hear it, just so you know. I'm very thirsty. So I would definitely save Nerdette. Like, sorry, Tony. I think Tony will be okay though. Tony is a frog, so he would definitely jump out the way. So he doesn't actually need me to save him. So definitely be Nerdette. My idol, and I saw this when it popped up. I was like, here we go. Here we freaking go. What is your take on the Amico? Do you still think it's coming out? No. Unfortunately, I don't think it's coming out at this point, to be quite honest with you. So yeah. Question, what's your go-to boba order? Oh, that's so easy. Wintermelon milk tea. Depends on where I get it, because certain places don't have the same selection. So if I go to one spot, it's wintermelon tea, milk tea with boba, extra syrup. If it's this other place, I'll usually get a wintermelon regular tea with boba, extra sugar. And then if I go to this other place, I get a green milk tea with extra sugar. It's gotta be extra sugar, man. I love myself some sugar. So yeah, those are my go-to orders. So yes. Dang, have I been away from the chat that long? Ha ha. She forgot how to say it. Yeah, it's true. You have been gone for a long time. Now this question, are you still in love with Tommy Tallarico? I've never been in love with Tommy Tallarico, so the answer to that is no, because I've never been in love with Tommy Tallarico. I love him as a person, as a friend, but I have never been in love with Tommy Tallarico. Your brain on drugs. What the hell? Your brain on drugs, ladies and gentlemen. I can't. Shut up, Lunchbox. Ray, why are you such a G? I was raised to be. I was raised to be. I'm trying to catch up to the chat. Here's my question. Where is the Cloutcast? Here's my question. When are you actually going to sit down and ever have a conversation with me about Cloutcast like we discussed? Last time we were supposed to do it, you were you were drinking, so you couldn't get your friggin' self together to do it. So I guess the answer is yes. Where is the Cloutcast, Tony? I don't know. Did you and Rhea ever make up? No. Let's see. To be fair, hot cereal exists, so it could be kind of a soup. I guess you could say that. Sure. Second question: can I crash on your couch in November? When I get a couch. I have chairs. We have recliner chairs instead of a couch. I had a couch and then it broke, and then I got a dog, so the chair seemed a little bit more fitting. But I might not be. It depends on when November, because I'm going to Rhode Island Comic Con in November. So, let's see. Question: 60,000 people on a train track. One very important person ever on that track. Lever switches to either. You'll be stuck with guilt after. Pick one. If this is a trolley question, I always pick sacrifice one to save the many. That's gonna always be my answer. Like, you could be a very important person, sure, but like, what makes you more important than that many lives? So I would pull the lever and take out the one to save the many. That's a easy one. Are left-handed people wait, what? Are left-handed people the work of the devil, and how can we prove they aren't? No, left-handed people are not the work of the devil. That is the most dumbest thing that people ever came out with back in those days, where if somebody was left-handed, that they had a demon hand or a devil hand. I'm like, no, they were just different, and people always look at differences as demonic, and it's fucking dumb. And anyone who still thinks like that needs to be friggin' put out of everyone's misery. Okay. Just saying. Speak of the devil, there's TTS right there. Question, Ray, why are you such a real one? Because I've had experience when I was younger where I was a fake one, like 100%. I was always lying and being sneaky and deceptive when I was younger. When I must say younger, I mean like when I was like a kid, early teens. And I grew up. And I realized that people like you and respect you more when you're honest and normal. So, I just grew up, grew out of the phase of being a piece of shit person and decided, being real is a lot more fun than being a fake piece of shit. Yeah. CJ says, why do YouTubers start shows and never fall through or quit after a couple of years? I would say because YouTubers, if they don't see growth, it makes them feel underwhelmed. Like, not underwhelmed. Sorry, wrong term. I feel like they get what's the word I'm looking for? Shit. Discouraged. Sorry, I don't know where the fuck underwhelmed came from. They get discouraged and then they just lose motivation, so they kind of just give up. I think that's kind of the reason, in my opinion. Your opinion and theory on how YouTube can unfuck itself right now. I would say, I don't know. I can't even say it's fucked though, because YouTube is like top of its game. Like, they came out with Kick, they came out with was that other one, Rumble. These were all supposed to be like competitions between Twitch and YouTube. Twitch and YouTube are top in their respective categories, because Twitch kind of was a little bit of competition for YouTube, because of the whole Twitch was mainly for video gamers to stream on. And that's clearly evolved into other things. YouTube, actually, I think YouTube will probably just keep adapting to the quote competition, because TikTok too for a while started becoming more popular. That's when they came out with YouTube Shorts. So I think if YouTube just keeps adapting to all the competitive things that are coming out here, I think they're still going to be top of the game for a very long time. I do feel like they could treat YouTube partners a little bit better and kind of moderates the content a little bit more, but I think they're doing okay, to be honest with you, unfortunately. Question, Cloudcast meeting Tuesday night. Yes, I'm down 100%. Thoughts on Canadians? Some Canadians are really cool, some are assholes. It's like everywhere else. Just like everywhere else. Real Pamster says, I think the question we all need to know, truly care about, is can you juggle? Nah, seriously, you can't imagine the fun that shit is at parties. I used to be able to juggle pretty good. I don't think I still can. I mean, juggling is an easy concept. I'd have to practice. I probably could get really, really good at it. But yeah, that's my answer to that one. Jamal Breezy says, yo, what up, Jamal Breezy? You may already have one, I don't know, but have you ever considered doing a weekly podcast? I used to actually, before I did YouTube, I did actually try my hand at podcasting. I would say what I do here on YouTube is kind of podcasting. I'm not on camera. You guys just hear my voice. So I feel like this is more of a podcast-ish channel now these days. But I did do podcasts weekly before. It's just nobody really listened and I didn't really market it. And I kind of gave up on it because I thought it was kind of boring. But I don't know. Maybe one day we'll do like a podcast, like a maybe actual podcast. We'll see. Frog Tony says, why you buy me a ticket to Rhode Island Comic Con? No. but I am going to Rhode Island Comic Con. It comes around every year around my birthday, and I always want to go. And every time it comes around, I don't have the money or something comes up. So this year, I'm definitely dedicated to going to Rhode Island Comic Con. Question: ketchup on pineapple pizza? Yeah, I haven't tried it on pineapple pizza. I have put ketchup on other pizza, but not pineapple pizza. I think it would still be okay. But I'm also have very weird taste buds, I guess. Cowboy Bebop says, "Do you believe the rumor that Vito acts the way he does because he has a secret substance abuse problem?" I don't think he has a substance abuse problem because he doesn't give me signs of serious substance abuse problem. Maybe cocaine, but I don't know. I don't think that Vito's issues is he has a substance abuse problem, because most people who do tend to go to like those type of things already have problems that they are using the substance to kind of run away from. So I think that the problem wouldn't be him having a substance abuse problem. It'd be what is his problem that would cause him to have a substance abuse problem. But I don't know. I don't know Vito like that, but I don't see anything that gives me the indication he actually has a drug problem, to be quite honest with you. I don't know. But from what I could tell, it doesn't look like he does. But if he does, it's not the substance that would be the problem for how he acts. It would be how he acts that caused him to have the substance abuse problem. So let's see. Going down. Here's my question. Why does your boyfriend like me more than you? I don't think he does. I don't think that's true. You didn't just hear him bongo the tatas? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Question: do you think that when a man wears a mesh top, can he be straight or 100% gay? Listen, you don't have to be. Listen, a guy can wear a dress and not be gay. To be quite honest with you, like that is something that could happen. A man could want to wear a skirt and be completely straight and like pussy. Is it like a high chance of that? Probably not. I mean, a lot of guys who would do that probably do swing both ways or do like guys, but I don't think a man wearing something that could be considered gay makes them gay. I think a man should be able to wear whatever he wants to wear and be comfortable with it without labels, you know? I've had this discussion before, my thoughts on how I feel like transgender people, the reason why transgender people exist is because of social norms that kind of made them question who they are as people. Because if you're a boy growing up and you liked playing with Barbies, you're told that's a girl thing, but you like playing with Barbies. You don't know why you like playing with Barbies. You just like playing with Barbies. You like playing house. Like if you're being told that the things you enjoy doing is only limited to being a certain gender, you're going to grow up being confused. You're going to grow up thinking, well, maybe I am a girl because I like girl things. No, that's the problem. If people just normalize those things, kids wouldn't be growing up fucking confused. That's just my thought, my opinion on it. I feel like if you're a boy and you want to wear pink, you should be allowed to wear pink without judgment or without being called a woman. And then when you are being called a woman, but your favorite color might be pink, now you're questioning yourself. Well, if the whole world is saying that I can't like pink because I have a penis, I guess I shouldn't have a penis. So I don't think that if you want to wear a mesh top, wear a motherfucking mesh top. It doesn't make you gay. If you are not attracted to men, you are just not attracted to men. It doesn't make you a woman for wanting to wear a mesh top. Other people will judge you for it, but that's the problem. That is the biggest problem, is that society, back to the society question, society has fucked with kids' minds growing up, where they now have to grow up thinking they have to cut their genitals off or their boobies off to be the opposite sex, because society told them that if you like a certain thing or dress a certain way, you can't be in that gender. It's fucked up. It's really fucked up, you know? Thoughts on Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers now that he started being more of a jerk and went all in on MAGA. I haven't followed up with Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers, to be honest with you, but I mean, again, back to the whole people have every rights to feel how they feel politically or otherwise, whether you agree or not. Do I agree with Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers' political takes? Absolutely not. Do I agree with this, how he talks about certain movies and stuff? Absolutely not. Have I met the guy and would sit down and have a drink with him? 100%. 100%. Because I don't think that is all he is. I don't think that he is all breathes, lives, shits, pisses MAGA every day. I think he is a person who has other things that we could find in common, but that's the problem again with society. Back to the society question, is that we hold on to the things that are so different about us that we lose focus of what we have in common. And I feel like if we focus more on what we have in common, the things that we don't like about each other are so minimal, but we just focus on the negativity all the time. So why not just focus on the shit we have in common instead of all the negative all the time? But that's just my take on it, Ever get tired of microwaving, or are you cool being fun size? What? I don't even know how to answer that question. I will never get tired of using the microwave, and I'm completely cool being fun size, even though I'm not fun size. I'm a little too tall to be considered fun size, by the way, because I'm not that short, believe it or not. Cowboy Bebop says, thoughts on anchovies and pineapple with mustard. Oh my God, that sounds awful. It sounds like too much salty, sour sweetness for me, to be quite honest with you. Do you know any algorithm tricks? No, because if I knew the algorithm tricks, I'd be a bigger YouTuber. My content would be pushed out by more people. I guess there's really no trick to it. I guess the trick to it is look at what's popular, what most people are talking about, what works for other channels, and then try to replicate that, I guess. For me, it's like whatever, I get lucky. If I get lucky and I hit the algorithm, I guess the standard is try to milk that for a few days and hope it sticks. I don't know. Real Pamsa says I'm impressed. I'm trying to catch up on the chat, guys, so bear with me. Ranch or blue cheese? Blue cheese. Blue cheese is easy. DDH1 says, are you thinking about getting more tattoos in the future? Yes, definitely. When I can afford to, I'm definitely gonna get more tattoos. 100%. I still need to get one for my mom. So, CJH says, why does mental health keep being thrown under the rug or made fun of when somebody has a crash out instead of getting help? Because mental health isn't really necessarily an excuse for people crashing out. I've gotten to the point where I have mental health issues, but I'm not using that as an excuse for my behavior. It's just what I am, who I am, and it's going to come out once in a while. But if I'm doing something disgusting or saying vile stuff, I can't blame it on my mental health, because number one, if I have mental health issues to that level of degree where I'm doing awful things or saying awful things and I'm refusing to get the help for it, that's me. That's on me. So if you have mental health issues and you're out here acting crazy and people are saying, dude, I think you need to get some help, and you choose not to get some help, then I don't know what to tell you. It's all fair game at that point. Sometimes it's bro, if you're having a mental health issue, you're having an episode, then maybe just don't go on the internet for a few days, or take a break, take a step back. If you don't want to do that, well, you can't hide behind your mental health issues and think that people are just going to be like, oh, okay, we understand. That's why you're telling me to go fuck myself and you hope I die someday. Yeah, your mental health. Nah, dude, fuck that. Mental health is not an excuse to act the way people act, Question, when are you going to become a mother? TTS, when you going to put a baby in me? Oh, that's a good one. Never. I've come to the point in my life I don't want children. So, let's see. Because people like a train wreck to point at. I mean, that too sometimes. If it's a person who's just a really shitty person. All right, can y'all stop asking me questions about pizza and pineapple and pizza? Ketchup on pineapple pizza. I already answered that. Anyways. If the aliens come to Earth, will you pick aliens or humans? Oh, I pick aliens all day. I'm tired of humans. I need something new. Secret, we all know Vito is on meth. It's kind of crazy. Who the fuck is Vito? Yeah, the least you know, the better. All right, I'm going down to see if there's more questions. Okay, controversial one. If Jesus returned tomorrow, how would he feel about society right now, especially MAGA? Jesus would come back to Earth, look around, and nope the fuck right out. He'd be like, yeah, I'm all set. I'm all set. That's how I feel. Jesus would be all set, in my opinion. Let's see. I'm making sure I don't miss any questions. All right, here we go. Here's another one. Thoughts on creators, comic artists incorporating AI into their work. That's what it's for. That's what it's kind of for, though. I've said this when AI first came out and artists started freaking out. I'm like, no. It's how you use it, though, right? So like if you're solely using AI to make art, I would say I understand why artists are a little mad about it. But I think that the point of AI was to help advance people's art, right? Like you take a picture, you draw, maybe you're not the best drawer, but you want to use AI to kind of, tune, fine, comb the whole thing. It's like I think that it is nothing wrong with comic artists or creators using the tool that was there to do what it's supposed to do, is like assist. So I don't think there's a problem with the artist using AI to kind of, smooth out any imperfections or make their art better. I don't have issues with that, to be honest with you. I'm waiting for the day somebody makes an entire comic book of out of AI. Rican Ranger. I can't wait for that comic book, that all AI comic book. Let's see. Dust Productions, my sponsor of the YouTube channel, asks for $2. Burger King or McDonald's? McDonald's. I really love McDonald's fries over Burger King fries. I guess it depends on what you want, what you're getting there. I think Burger King burgers are better. They're bigger. They're way more filling. You can get a friggin' Whopper by itself and completely be full. You don't even need the whole meal. Whereas McDonald's burgers are smaller, but their fries are better. So it really depends on what I'm in the mood for. If I want some really good fries for fast food, I'm going to go for McDonald's. If I want a filling burger, I'm going to go with Burger King. That's just, I guess, the best way to answer that question. Am I going to your birthday live stream on Sunday? I will definitely. Remind me, ask TTS. I'm bad with birthdays. But if you remind me, I will definitely pop up for you 100%, Big Rudy. You know I got you. You just got to remind me. I have a bad memory when it comes to people's birthdays. Batman or Spider-Man? I don't want to do this anymore. Because I see the next one too. Well, the next one's easier, but Batman or Spider-Man? Man, that's tough. That is tough for me. Shit. Cause like I love both, but shit. Between the two, I have to choose. Okay. Fuck. It's like there's no wrong answer, so why am I hesitant? Because like I love Spider-Man, but I'm gonna have to say Batman. I like that Batman's a lot more darker stories. I would have to say Batman because he's not a superhuman, right? Like Spider-Man has abilities. Spider-Man would still be Peter Parker going through college, making technology, working at a pharmaceutical company or whatever. Like Peter Parker would still be Peter Parker if it wasn't for the fact that he got bit by a radioactive spider and developed powers. So I would say Batman because Batman is a regular guy who has no powers. He's just very wealthy and decided to take his wealth to fight crime. And I think that makes him a cooler superhero than Spider-Man because he has no powers. So I would have to say Batman. Here we go. I still love Spider-Man though. I mean, it's Spider-Man, but I gotta say between the two, I'm gonna pick Batman. Donald asked, better yet, Marvel or DC? Marvel, and the only reason why, not because of superheroes, because I think DC has good heroes too. I prefer Marvel over DC mainly because we've had DC for a very long time. They've made so many movies about Batman, Superman. Now we have, all these other movies being made, these TV shows being made. I love the DC TV shows. Not going to lie on that. But Marvel, I like more because I like how Marvel's backstory, and I respect how they came up from like going from bankrupt to going to the movies and coming out with Iron Man, Captain America, and the movies were really good, and it was nice to see something different. So right now I'm still on the Marvel kick. I'm still Team Marvel because I think that Marvel's doing good, but I'm going to be honest right now, I don't think they're doing as good as DC right now. So like right now DC's kind of doing a little bit better with their movies and their TV shows. Marvel, I'm waiting for Marvel to kind of come back. I'm waiting for that big Secret Wars movie to come out, and hope that's going to be like a banger. But I will always love Marvel and their come up story, basically, because like I said, they started good with the comics, Then they went bankrupt. They had to sell some of the IPs off. So they had to come out with Marvel Studios with not like Spider-Man, with not X-Men, without Fantastic Four, which was already made movies about them with other production companies. So I think that them getting to where they are and now getting back all of the IPs that they lost for so long is kind of nice. I kind of can't wait to see what they do with X-Men. I can't wait to see what they do. Well, we already saw what they did with Fantastic Four, but I just can't wait to see what they didn't do with the X-Men because it's been a long time. They had to do X-Men without doing X-Men, you know. It's a real interesting thing. Let's see. I'm going down the list. I know I'm so behind in the chat. Batman, come on. I know I was getting there, but it was hard. Ice, I'm a Cyberfrog. A Cyberfrog, just because I think Cyberfrog is a way more interesting character. It's a fucking Cyberfrog. Like, come on. Who is my favorite Batman sidekick? Dick Grayson. Come on now. That was no brainer. Dick Grayson will always be my favorite Robin ever. Dust protection for $5. Alien probe in the butt or give it up to that's crazy. I'll take the alien probe. That was easy. Why? Damn, Dust, that was wild. If I'm missing any questions, feel free to retype them. I'm just trying to catch up to the chat, y'all. Obviously, the probe is crazy. How's the writing come along? I have no motivation. I'm not gonna lie. I had no motivation. That's why I tell people all the time, like I could have been writing scripts and submitting them. I'm a lazy writer. I need people to keep me motivated. That's what it comes down to. What up, Lady Laura? How are you? Hopefully you had a great weekend. Do you agree the problem with MCU after Endgame is that you can't binge it like Infinity Saga? The TV shows and timelines made things confusing. Yeah, I can't say I don't disagree with that comment. That could be a possibility. I just think that they killed off Iron Man and Captain America too soon and then started inserting these other characters from different stories that like nobody really cares about. Like, who the fuck asked for Ironheart? Like, who asked for Ironheart? Anyone in the chat, tell me, did you guys sit there and say, wow, I can't wait till they bring Ironheart into the MCU? Wow, it's like a big lug. I'm so sorry. But like, who asked for Ironheart? I heard Ironheart was a good TV show, but like, who the fuck asked for Ironheart? You know what I'm saying? Who asked for who asked for the Falcon to become Captain America so early? You know what I'm saying? You know, who asked for these things? Like, don't get me wrong. I saw Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I thought it was a great show. I saw the new Captain America movie. It was okay. But like, who asked for it? I know who was sitting here like, man, I can't wait till they get to the point that what if comic, or not what if comic, but let's get to that comic book story where Falcon became Captain America. Let's just get to that. Like, no, I felt like we could have done a few more Captain America stories. We could have done a few more Iron Man stories before we just killed him off and introduced these new characters. But I just don't think it was necessary, and I don't think anyone really wanted it. I think it is kind of killing the MCU by doing all these. But I'll give Marvel way more credit than DC. Like, Marvel is at least willing to take risks doing this than DC has been for doing certain stories that they should have been doing a long time ago, right? Because DC for the longest time has been playing it safe by only focusing on Superman and Batman for decades, that they just had all these other characters that weren't really doing anything. They were kind of just sitting there. And anytime we did see these characters, it was like weird cameos, and like it just was dumb. It's like they should have been done a Justice League movie a long time ago. The fact that they waited so long to do a Justice League movie was insane to me. But like, it's like, I'll give Marvel credit. Even though we didn't ask for Ironheart, I'm actually kind of impressed that they even did it, because that's taking a risk that DC never wanted to take. DC never wanted to take risks in introducing Aquaman, or, you know, then they did Wonder Woman, and Wonder Woman, for some reason, I don't know why they stopped doing Wonder Woman, because they did Wonder Woman in like the 80s and 70s, and then they just stopped doing it. And it was like, dude, Wonder Woman, y'all couldn't even market Wonder Woman. How long before we got a Wonder Woman movie? It's just weird. So I at least give Marvel credit that even though we didn't ask for Ironheart, I respect that they even risked putting that out there. You know, we got all these Marvel characters that we can use. Let's just use them and see what happens. And they did it. And like, I won't lie. I didn't mind Ironheart in the Wakanda Forever movie. I thought introducing Ironheart in that movie made sense. She's a black woman. Obviously, have her in the movie with black people, right? But like, her cameo wasn't too bad. The TV show I haven't seen. I heard it was good. I'm gonna have to watch it. I'm still binge watching other shows with TTS, so we'll see how that goes. But I just think I think that DC needs to start focusing on the same fucking superheroes that we have seen for decades. Like, it's always the same ones. And then when they introduce new ones and they do okay, they just focus on that. Like, I saw somebody mention Static Shock. 100%. Why haven't we even introduced Static Shock? You know, there were so many times to introduce it. Bro, we got fucking what is it? Black Lightning. We got Black Lightning before fucking Static Shock? Are you kidding me? Black Lightning. Pretty much fucking Static Shock, bro. Like, you could have introduced Static Shock because Black Lightning. Bro, are you serious? I'm sitting here like, y'all had so many like characters, but I think somebody mentioned, I think James Gunn even said that Static Shock, he would love to do Static Shock, but I guess there's some copyright issues with the creators of Static Shock. I think the creators of Static Shock still own the IPs to it, even though it's still kind of a DC character. But like, the fact that y'all wouldn't push for Static Shock is insane to me. But y'all put out Black Lightning. I'm just saying. Just saying. What up, one? What up, one gun? Okay, I did it. I asked for Ironheart. Okay, I don't feel good about it, so please forgive me. I mean, it started as a joke. Next thing you know, it was made. Sorry. It's okay. I made jokes about Blue Beetle, and it came true, so I was like, okay. I would love Ironheart if the story was good, which is not. I think Falcon as Cap was just an endgame footnote. I don't think they did it with any actual planning of it actually being new Cap. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. They should have been made a Static Shock. I'm fucking saying. I've been saying that. DC Elseworlds will be DC saving grace, allowing to take more risks. We'll see. Hulk's son was introduced in the She-Hulk, and there hasn't been a follow-up since then. Also, his haircut was trash. Yeah, it was. I'm just mad that we skipped over the Planet Hulk story. That shit was crazy. Like, they introduced the Planet Hulk story in fucking Iron Man, not Iron Man, sorry, Thor. Was it Love and Thunder where they introduced the Planet Hulk story? And I was like, really? Fucking really? It's because DC wants hype up Harley Quinn. I think just DC needs to figure out what the fuck they're doing, to be honest with you. To be fair, they took a chance with Blue Beetle. Yeah, but this is what I mean. They should have been done this stuff. Because, like, the moment they started doing these characters in like the Justice League TV animated show, was it Ragnarok? I wasn't sure if it was Love and Thunder. Okay. When they started doing the Justice League TV animation shows and they started actually introducing all these characters from DC that not many people really knew about unless you were a hardcore comic book fan, that should have been the time they started really focusing on maybe live action adaptations and trying to like bring it together. But DC was just like, well, the money makers in the big screen is Superman and Batman, so they don't want to put all that money into a movie that they can't guarantee is going to make money. But it's like, but y'all wouldn't have never known if unless you tried. But you could have also done better with the story where you could have included these characters in the Superman and Batman storylines, and you could have introduced them that way to see how the audience would perceive them. But they didn't even want to take that risk. Because it's like, bro, if you're going to have Superman, you could have a Superman movie and introduce Supergirl, right? Or you could introduce, you know, any other character that's in the Superman universe, you know, that's been part of these Superman stories. You could have told these stories and bring these characters together, but y'all chose not to. So there you go. Are you watching Peacemaker? I am. I am watching Peacemaker. I'm rewatching season 1 with TTS so I can get back and start watching season 2. I've been watching it like the last 2 episodes I watched. So we're going back and watching Peacemaker 1 so that TTS can watch it with me. Dust Productions with a $5 super chat. Calling the Thunderbolts the new Avengers was a mistake. I agree. I 100% agree. I 100% agree. The reason we haven't seen Static Shock is because of rights issues with the estate of Dwayne McDuffie, Static Shock co-creator. Yeah, no, I know. But the fact that they're not fighting it is crazy. Like, they kind of just giving it up. Joss Whedon decided to put Thanos in just for fun. There was no plan until James Gunn did his thing in Guardians. We don't want to talk about Joss Whedon. DDH1 says you are right on the hyper focus on characters. They stepped up with the animated films, but I would have loved to see stuff like Jason's Journey and the Red Hood. Right. You know, there's so many stories DC could have told with their characters. They could have done it with like Batman Beyond. You know, they could have done all these different types of stories, but they chose to play it safe and just go with the basic boring stuff. And I don't know why fans even crash out about this new James Gunn shit. Because I'm sitting here like, bro, y'all have been wanting the same fucking shit basically regurgitated to you for a long time. Then Zack Snyder came around, did some darker stories, which was great and all. But at the same time, some people were complaining, oh, well, we want to go back to when Superman was just a superhero and he wasn't all brooding and emo and all sad boy and it had emotions. Okay, well, what the fuck do you guys want? Do you want actual new stories in the Superman universe? Or do you want the same old shit? Because if that's the case, let's just go back and reboot every Superman fucking movie that came before it with just the new actors in it, okay? Let's just remake all those movies because that's just what you're telling me you guys want instead of new stories. Oh, I want new stories. Do you though? Do you? This is why I don't do the fan shit anymore. This is why I don't talk about this shit anymore because every time I talk about new stuff, right? Oh, I want news stories. I want news stories. Yeah, but that's not really Superman. We got to go back to the old stuff. Okay, well then just ask them to reboot every Superman movie that's ever came out in the last fucking decades. Let's go back to the 70s Superman. Let's go back to the 80s Superman. Let's go to fucking Christopher Reeve Superman and just remake all those movies. Because that's what you guys are telling them you want. And then when they do different shit and new shit, which is what some people say and which is what the industry wants to do, they want to do new shit. They do new shit and then the fans fucking cry about it. Oh my God, why is Superman like this? This is not our Superman. Okay, we're going to go back to the Christopher Reeves days then. If that's the Superman you love, go back to those things. You like Man of Steel? Go back to Man of Steel. You know, I don't know what to tell you. It's just frustrating because fans don't know what the fuck they want anymore. I'm telling you. Let's do what they tried to do the Flash movie. I do agree. They want Smallville Superman pretty much. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of sad. I'm excited for the new DCU. You'll never please the fans. I know. It's really sad and frustrating. David says that's why anime is the number one on top selling comic books in the industry because they have good stories. Some of them is corny and some of them is awesome. Yeah, but that's the thing is like people are so tired of comic books, like regular comic books. They'd rather watch the movies and the anime is you know you'll have the manga and then you'll have the anime adaptations and they're starting to do live action adaptations too, which is kind of getting annoying, but because some of them are just bad. I see Ray's here already into talking shit. Question: why are you a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck? You're such a clown. This is why we can't. No, I want to. That's crazy, right? Okay, Kaiba. Right? Imagine trying to come in at me and basically call me Yugi, bro. Like I'm Yugi and you're Kaiba. And even though Kaiba was kind of cool, like it's all about Yugi. The name of the show is Yugi, bro. It's Yu-Gi-Oh. I am the star. Kaiba is just my little bitch. Okay, so if you're gonna call me Yugi, bet I'm the show is called Yu-Gi-Oh. It's not called Kaiba-O. Fuck out of here. Basically calling me the freaking goat. You playing second fiddle, my guy. I'm just saying. Why are you playing second fiddle? Did you see the new Toxic Avengers? I have not. I have not seen the new Toxic Avengers. If Ben Affleck is DCU's Batman with Pattinson as the origin of that Batman, would you be angry that they threw out Cavill but kept Ben? That's the thing, CGH. I'm not mad about them keeping an actor or not keeping an actor. Like, I've said this even when the decision with Cavill was made, okay? Actors do this stuff as jobs. Do they love playing these characters? I'm sure they do. But Henry Cavill was not the first Superman. Ben Affleck was not the first Batman. I don't care. They did their jobs. They did their movies. They did a great job. But their time has now come. Okay? I've talked about this from the business perspective. Nobody ever listens to the business side of things. Let me once again explain the business. Okay? Because what it comes down to is these actors, y'all need to understand. This is the problem I have with Zack Snyder fans. Look at these actors' contracts, bro. Okay? Henry Cavill, when he first signed on to play Superman, he was probably getting X amount of dollars for his first appearance. The more movies these actors play in sequels, the more money they're supposed to be getting. They negotiate for higher money. Cavill did how many movies as Superman? Okay? His payroll right now is high. Okay? They are not going to keep paying Henry Cavill more and more money for a fucking Superman appearance. They're just not, because the budget won't allow it to. So once an actor does about 3 or 4 movies, they're usually going to recast and reboot. They always have done that in these superhero movies. So I don't understand why fans don't grasp that concept. You know, they're too expensive to cast now. And Henry Cavill has other things that he's working on. Like he's doing the Enola Holmes series. You know, there are talks about him doing what is that fucking board game shit that everyone's really popular? He's doing that fucking movie version of it or something. Like Henry Cavill has other things that he is doing in his life other than playing Superman. So if they keep Ben Affleck and they didn't keep Cavill, oh well, so what? So what? Who cares? You know? And also, Ben Affleck already said he does not want to do a full movie about Batman anymore. He did not want to do it. He doesn't want to do it. He'll do a cameo, but he's not going to do a full movie as Batman. He already said he's not going to do it. So I think when it comes to that, like, who cares if an actor doesn't want to come back and play a role that they already played it? You know? If people love Henry Cavill Superman, go back and watch Man of Steel. That's what I keep saying. Go back and watch the movies he was in. So, let's see. Question: is there a war in Ba Sing Se? Yes, there is a war in Ba Sing Se. Thoughts on Planet of the Apes remaking trilogy plus the 4th one? Can we not? Can we let some franchises die? I would really love if we could just kill some franchises. Like I listen. I love Jurassic Park. Me and TTS binge watched Planet of the Apes, and Jurassic Park. Great movies, sure, but like, can we just let them die? Can we get new shit? I'm tired of these constant remakes. Like, how many Fast and Furious movies do we have to make? Paul Walker's gone. We're up to like 11 now. Like, can we just stop? It'd be nice. I want Daredevil in the MCU. Well, he's coming. He's coming. You know what I'm saying? I love Matt Reeves play Planet of the Apes, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, and the sequel is just great. There's not one Planet of the Apes movie I dislike. No, they're all great, but I would love for them to just move on. I would love for them to just make some new stuff. What's going on, Trojan Mandy? How are you doing? We just doing a little Q&A and talking about random shit. Warhammer, thank you. I couldn't think of it. I don't play Warhammer. He's making a Highlander, really? Really? James Bond is the only exception to that rule. Sean Connery was in 6. Yeah, but you also have to remember the times, because like back in the days, the money wasn't like that. Like now, these actors are getting paid for a lot more money for the for continuing a trilogy or whatever. No, leave Jurassic Park alone. Yeah, I'm kind of over the Jurassic Park shit. Not gonna lie. There's too many of them. Like it's like the dinosaurs already took over the world, basically. Like, what more can we do with the story? What more can we do with Jurassic Park? Okay, the dinosaurs. Here's Jurassic Park in a nutshell. Here, I'll give you guys a whole nutshell of Jurassic Park. Right? They go to an island because this doctor, whatever, was like, "Hey, I got all this money. We're gonna bring back dinosaurs. We're gonna put them on the island, and we're gonna like have people come like a zoo and see these dinosaurs." Oh, wow, the dinosaurs got out, like the dangerous ones. Oh, my God, that's what happens when you leave dangerous predators, apex predators, in captivity. They're going to get out. They're going to adapt, and they're going to, like, terrorize the island. And that's what happened. And then people got off the island. So when it turned out, hey, guys, the world is now aware that this man put dinosaurs back on the planet, but they're all on this island, and we don't know what to fucking do with it. So we're just going to leave them to that island because we don't, as far as we know, they are never leaving that island. Even though there's motherfucking dinosaurs that can swim and shit, you think those dinosaurs are going to stay around that island? Probably not, but whatever, I digress. So cool, that's the first one. Second one, okay, well, the island's still there. The dinosaurs are still there. So now people are finding the island, right? Now they're finding this island, and then, oh my God, you know, more trouble. And then, of course, you know how governments are. Oh my God, we can weaponize these dinosaurs. So they send teams out there to try to get these dinosaurs locked up or their DNA so they can recreate it. Boom, 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 blah, blah, blah. Okay, now all of a sudden that didn't work. Cool. But it did work because now we have Jurassic World, and now they finally remade Jurassic Park, but now it's more acceptable and it's back on our land, right? It's not on the island, it's on our world, like our land, okay? It's not an island that nobody can find. They brought them motherfuckers to the United States of America. Now we have Jurassic World. And it's the same thing with Jurassic Park. The same exact story, Jurassic Park. This is what happens when you bring fucking apex predators back to life. You know, and then same thing happens that happened again, but now it's on US soil. Okay, cool. We got that. Next movie. Now we got motherfuckers again. Once again, we're gonna weaponize these dinosaurs, these fucking animals, because like that's what we do when we have fucking powerful weapons or potential weapons and whatever. Okay, so now once again, we're back to the same storyline of people gonna be people. And they're going to try to weaponize these dinosaurs. And then the good people are going to save these dinosaurs. And then what happens once again, now the dinosaurs are free to roam pretty much the United States of America and the world. Now, dinosaurs are fucking everywhere. And we just have to adapt. We have to get used to the fact that the Tyrannosaurus Rex is going to come up and look for fucking food or water, and you might see a motherfucking raptor in your backyard. This is the new norm, guys. And that's pretty much what it is. Like Jurassic Park is basically the same kind of basic like Planet of the Apes, right? So it's like at this point in the franchise, in the movie, dinosaurs are here. They're already living among us. So like, where do we go from here? How do we wipe them off? Now, all of a sudden, that humans are going to develop a disease, and the dinosaurs are going to take over, and then we're going to have like a Planet of the Apes, but with dinosaurs. We're all going to be like, the dinosaurs are going to start talking and shit. So that's Jurassic Park in a nutshell. It's kind of just like a wash and repeat story from the original, but now we got to the point where dinosaurs now just are roaming the earth and taking over. So like, what more of a story can we tell with this? What's next? You know, I'm just saying. Like, what is next with Jurassic Park? I'm just saying. It's like nothing else you could tell. It's just weird. I don't care. I enjoy them. Fuck you. I don't care if you enjoy them. What more story can we tell with Jurassic Park, bro? They've already taken over the fucking world. Like, I don't know how many stories. You know what I can't stand about stories? Stories that never fucking learn, right? Because it's always the same shit. We're like, you know, remember what happened in Jurassic Park? Y'all remember what happened in Jurassic Park? Why is Jurassic World a thing? You would think that y'all would have learned your lesson, but nope, we didn't learn our lesson, and then we just got a repeat of Jurassic Park, and now it's Jurassic World. If y'all don't think Jurassic World was not a reboot, like a remake of Jurassic Park, like it pretty much was. It was pretty much the same fucking story. The same fucking story. The only Jurassic Park movie I very much enjoyed was the one where they brought back the OG actors from the original Jurassic Park movie and introduced them to Chris Pratt's character and stuff. I like how they combine the stories. I will give them that. That's the only thing I like about the Jurassic Park series is like the old and the new came together, and it was really great to see. But I'm kind of over Jurassic Park. There's nothing more you can say about fucking Jurassic Park anymore. Don't care. Keep making it. Why keep making them? So you guys can watch some stupid ass shit. Like, bro, the dinosaurs are already taking over the fucking world. What more story can you tell about it? Because at this part, as far as writing goes, at this point in Jurassic Park's story, it's less about the dinosaurs now. It's less about the dinosaurs now. It's more about the people, right? Because like the dinosaurs are already here. Like it's not about the dinosaurs anymore. That's why I love Jurassic Park. Because it was about the dinosaurs and how they would impact the world if they were still in existence till this day, and how smart they are, and how they how dinosaurs are, as far as we know. Because some people don't even think dinosaurs ever existed. Can you believe that? There are some people that really think that dinosaurs never existed, and it was all just a plot to get people to go to the museums and shit and spend money. That's actually a theory that I've seen people deny the existence of dinosaurs. So, Eric says, Alan! Yeah. It sounds like you would hate sitcoms. Those characters never learn. Did you like the TGIF show Boy Meets World? Boy Meets World wasn't really my thing. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was my shit. By the way, TTS, I have to say this for TTS sake. So y'all know that they came out with a reboot series of Fresh Prince Bel-Air just called Bel-Air. And now I thought it was stupid. I thought it was gonna be fucking dumb. And TTS is like, you're being ignorant. You know, I thought the same thing, but I watched it. It's actually pretty good. And I was like, so like, no, fuck that. You can't convince me that it's gonna be good because it's the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and it's so more serious. It's nothing like it. Bruh. We in season 2. Okay. We in season 2. We about to be at season 3. It's actually not bad. It's actually not bad. It's actually a good show. It takes a bit to get used to because, again, if you're going into it expecting it to be like Fresh Prince, it's not. It's not going to be anything, but it has its moments, and it's a lot more serious. It has its moments when it can be funny, but it was meant to be the opposite of Fresh Prince. Because me and TTS talked about this show like so much, and one of the things that made Fresh Prince so good is its storytelling and its characters, because the characters, it was a comedy, but when it was serious, it was really, really good because they had a lot of really good iconic episodes that had really strong, serious moments, like the episode where, you know, Carlton and Will were trying to be part of a fraternity about, you know, with a bunch of black people. And, you know, Will comes from Philadelphia. So he's kind of like still in that hood mentality, like he is who he is. But Carlton grew up like rich and privileged and kind of whitewashed, right? But in that moment, when they were like, yo, Will, you got in, but not Carlton, because he's not, you know, he's not like what we want here, basically calling him like an Uncle Tom, right? And Will was kind of like, nah, like Carlton's the best type of person to have in this fraternity. He's got great A's. He'll be good for y'all. And they're like, nah, we don't want him. So when Carlton found out that they didn't want him because he wasn't black enough, that whole scene was so iconic because that was the first time you saw a goofy ass Carlton really stand strong and proud and stand up for himself. And it's just like moments like that in Fresh Prince were amazing. And now Bel-Air, TTS said it best. He said that they took the concept of the comedy with the seriousness and flipped it. So like now it's more serious toned, and then you get a little bit of ha-has here and there. But for the most part, it's very, very different than Fresh Prince. But I do recommend Bel-Air. It takes you a while to get used to because the way you're looking at it is you're reminding yourself of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and you're looking at these characters and trying to compare them to, you know, Will Smith's character from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And it's not. I think the actor who plays Will Smith in the Bel-Air series does a fucking fabulous job for what the material he's given with. I think he does really good. Carlton is a completely twist on the original Carlton character that you'd expect. His character is way more of an asshole. Like Carlton was annoying and kind of a privileged, pompous asshole, but he was funny. This Carlton is just straight up an asshole. You know, so I think that you guys should definitely give it a watch. I was hesitant. TTS got me turned on to it, so I have to take the L and admit that he was right. It's not a bad show. They're doing 4 seasons. That's how good the show is, y'all. Bel-Air has 4 seasons. The 4th one's going to be their final season, but they have 4 seasons of this show, and it's actually done pretty well. Carlton was not the same in both seasons, George. You're tripping. You are tripping. You are tripping. Carlton and Uncle Phil are not really great people. Well, in Fresh Prince, though, they were at least funny. They were at least kind of funny. But in this one, they're not really as funny. They're just more serious. Like Uncle Phil and Carlton were kind of assholes to Will, but they were funny about it. There was funny moments. Do you think Sailor Moon Sailor Moon can wield Thor's hammer? Absolutely not. I did like the X-Files TV show. Used to scare the shit out of me though. Are you still answering questions? Yes. I'm gonna pick truth because I don't trust you with the dare. What do you mean? I have answered yours. That's a lie. I have answered yours. Are you watching Alien Earth? I am not. They didn't want Will at first. Well, but that was kind of like the same. Well, see, Uncle Phil and the Bel-Air, it's not that he didn't want Will. He didn't mind Will being around. It's just Will kind of fucked up, was starting to fuck up his little campaign, right? So he was like, I don't think this is gonna work out. But it's not that he didn't want Will for the same reason. Like it was just a lot, because you come up from the hood projects or whatever, you have money and stuff, and then you got this kid coming in who's still part of that hood life, and you're trying to so I don't think that they have similarities, but they're very different. They're very different. DDA, yeah, definitely give it a watch if you are a true fan of the story told in the original. Then you appreciate it. Yeah, DDH, I think you'd like Bel Air. I was asked, TTS will tell you, me and him argued over it. I was not trying to watch Bel Air, and he's like, nah, you're gonna watch this because you're gonna really probably like it. And I'm just like, all right. And he was right. Sometimes in TTS we have to trust. If you were the last woman on the planet and you needed to repopulate the earth, would you take one for the team and procreate with VG? No, absolutely not. I'd rather have sex with whatever animal is in existence and have some kind of weird hybrid creature than procreate with that piece of shit. Jurassic whatever should bring back the kid Eric from the third film. He survived 8 weeks on his own since they're out of ideas. I mean, if you watch so Jurassic Park has this animation CGI TV show about Jurassic Park, which is a continuation of the stories, and they introduce all these kids, and I guess that's the closest thing you can get to a new Jurassic Park story, is how people are adapting to the world. The new Jurassic Park movie, I think it has to do with that same concept of this group of people that now have how you have police and stuff. Now they have a special organization that specializes in dinosaurs. So I think that's where they're at, but what can we do? I glaze over my friend. Why do I have to answer your stupid ass questions, Ray Zero? If you weren't here for the beginning, where I said I could choose whether I'm going to answer questions or not, I'm not going to answer your questions because you're being goofy. Ask serious questions. Maybe I'll answer them. Humanity will die then. Yep, humanity will die. What about the guy's black daughter? What guy's black daughter? Which one? Who's black daughter? I'm confused. I'm very confused. He shouldn't take it slow with Will. I mean, overall, I'm telling you, Bel Air is actually not bad. I give that to TTS. It was not a bad show at all. It wasn't a bad show at all. Anyone have any more questions? Any more questions? Because I have some announcements to make. Well, not if you're gonna yell at me. Ask him again, though. I'll answer them. Ask them again. Ask them again. Would you watch Killer Croc movie? Nah, cause I'm just nah. What song don't I know? Are you watching any new anime lately? I'm watching Dandadan. I hate that they're doing episodes every week. That shit's annoying. I'm so fucking fed up with Netflix. I'm so fed up with Netflix. Because they're doing episodes and shit. I'm I'd rather just go back to cable. Ray, watch Ezra Miller Clayface. I should. I haven't kept up with Ezra Miller. I've seen Ezra on Instagram. He seems to be doing good, but I haven't really kept up. Wait, are you pregnant? Is that the announcement? No, we just discussed this. That's crazy. Crawl is good. I'll check that out. Yeah, I just got finished Dandadan. I'm waiting for the next season of Mashley to come out too. They're doing that with Sakamoto Days too. Yeah, I see Sakamoto recommended, but I'm kind of getting over this fucking episode shit. We used to be able to binge watch. They're taking the binge watching element of Netflix and streaming away. It's fucking annoying. I have a question. How are you? I'm good. How are you? I'm doing okay. I'm chilling. Have you seen the Chainsaw Man anime? No, I haven't. I heard it was good though. I like the opening song. I have heard the opening song, but I need to watch Chainsaw Man. Wait, what kid was boss? I missed a comment. I feel like I missed a comment. I haven't believed you haven't kept tabs on Ezra Miller for a second. I don't stalk Ezra Miller, dude. I don't stalk Ezra Miller. That's crazy. I do know Lil Wayne, first of all. I know that Lil Wayne has a whole rock album. What do you mean? I know that Lil Wayne has a rock album. A lot of people don't know that Lil Wayne has a rock album. So fuck you, I do know Lil Wayne. One of the only songs though that I like from Lil Wayne was Knockout, and that was featuring Nicki Minaj. Hey Bobby, are you into black men? Hey Bobby, yeah, I can be a black Ken. Woo! Cause once you go black, you never go back. She'll wear her hair black with the curls in the back. Then she threw her ass back. Then I fell to the mat, and after that, everything went black. Baby, 1, 2, 3. Tell me you can get the referee. Cause I can get the knockout. Yeah, fuck you. I know Lil Wayne. Just saying. That album was trash, but the knockout song was the only one he had that was good. That was the only track on that album that was good. So I'm just saying. All right, here's your question. I'll answer for you. So Lil Wayne once said in this song, she will, but here, baby, you know the deal. And she bad, so maybe she won't. But shit, then again, maybe she will. Do you think she did or did she not? I think she did. It's Lil Wayne. I'm trying to think though. I know those lyrics. I just don't know which song. I used to like Lil Wayne songs, but I haven't heard Lil Wayne song in a while. But like I said, Lil Wayne made a rock album that a lot of people don't know about. So, and he did that track with Nicki Minaj. I remember that. I saw the music video. He had a music video and everything. I'd play it, but I don't want to get copyright. So, that was the song. Let me see. Let me see. Lil Wayne. What's the song? Let's see. Damn. I just realized there's a lot of N-words in Lil Wayne songs. God damn. Why do you think it's called Applebee's? Does bees even like apples? That's a good question. Why do they call it Applebee's? They call it Applebee's. So Applebee's is named after Appleby or Appleby. Appleby or whatever. So a name the founders Bill and TJ Palmer wanted for their first restaurant, but it's already registered to get around the trademark. They slightly altered the spelling to Applebee's and added TJ and RX for edibles and elixirs to create their original name. So it's supposed to be Appleby, like APPLEBY, but that was already trademarked, so they had to change it to Applebee's. There you go. There you go. There you go. That's why it's Applebee's. Yeah, it's probably true. Shut up. Did you give TTS a lap dance? Yes. I sang to him. Actually. I didn't need to give him a lap dance. I sang to him. Ask him. I sang the Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga Die with a Smile to him last night. I sang it to him. Ask him. He'll tell you. TTS, did I or did I not sing to you last night? If it's $1 store, why is everything $1.25? Taxes. Taxes. That's why. Blazing Dragon said, everybody in the club gets it. Blazing Dragon, where have you been? Where the hell have you been? Where have you been? I got a question for you. Where have you been? I hope you've been doing good. I haven't seen you in a minute. How you been? Hope you've been doing all right. Miss seeing you in the chat. Miss seeing you in the chat. You didn't jump out of the cake? I thought you said Coke. I was like, what? All right. Let's take it easy in the chat, TTS. Take it easy in the chat, TTS. Just chill out. We got any more questions, guys? I've been streaming for an hour and 17 minutes. I'm gonna go play some video games. TTS, are you actually gonna play a game with me, or are you gonna just sit there and watch your movie? You should play some Death Note with me. Yeah, but I haven't seen you in the chat, dude. You haven't been around much, because every time I would have been like, oh my god, Blazing Dragon, where have you been? I haven't seen you in the chat here. I mean, I know you've been around, but like, where you been? You haven't been here. You don't love me anymore. You don't love me anymore, Blazing Dragon. I thought you loved me. What happened? Did we break up and you didn't tell me? I knew something was wrong. I knew it. I knew you didn't love me no more. I was like, you comment on my Instagram, but you don't ever say hello anymore. What did I do? Guys, Blazing Dragon doesn't love me anymore. They haven't been in the chat in so long. They don't come here and talk about Rican Ranger with us and how he's a weird loser. I don't know where you've been, Blazing Dragon, but you're missing all the content. Don't you know about Rican Ranger? I know you'd want to hear about him, and you haven't been around. He's threatening to put my face on pictures and t-shirts. And I told him if he did, I was gonna file a lawsuit. And you've been missing it, Blazing Dragon. Where have you been? You haven't been here for the content. I miss seeing your name in the chat. You don't have to DM me every day. I just thought you'd want to know about Rican Ranger. You've been missing it. I know you like me shitting on people, and you haven't been around. Yeah, you can come to Boston and give me a hug, because I thought you didn't love me no more. You missed so much content about Rican Ranger, Blazing Dragon. You should have been here and roasted him with me. And I haven't seen you in so long. I'm just saying, like, where have you been? I'm just saying. Why am I so good at this? Because, believe it or not, DDH, I used to do acting. So I just, I used to do some acting, theater and shit when I was a kid. And I did a movie once. I have a legit IMDb credit. And you guys would know that if you actually listen to the things I said sometimes. Just saying. No, we're not going to do the Glizzy Goblin songs. I can't do it today because I'm just so sad. Don't tell me how to live my life, George. Why are you so mean to me? I'm just crying because I haven't seen Blazing Dragon in a long time. Why can't you just let me be sad? Okay, I love you too, Blazing Dragon. You can come to Boston. No, I wish you guys could come and celebrate me being old too, but I'm going to be at Rhode Island Comic Con for my birthday. You shut your mouth. You probably older than me, you old fart. I bet you have gray hairs in your pubes. Shut your old ass up, Emperor. Nobody wants to hear about your gray ass fucking pubic hair. pull down your fucking pants and looks like you got Betty White in a headlock. Shut the hell up. Nobody wants to hear from you, Emperor. Rhode Island Comic Con. Rhode Island Comic Con. I know he wasn't trying to talk shit. Like, I know you wasn't trying to talk shit about my age. What up, Beefy? Beefy, how you been, Beefy? Betty White in a headlock is sending me. That's crazy. Ray Zero, I will slap the taste out your mouth. Let me tell you guys, this man talks so much shit. I know I talk about his nappy ass beard, and I know that people like, oh, there she goes in the nappy beard, but like, I can't help it. It's just a fact. I'm not even trying to clown on him when I say that. This man's beard is nappy. Like, he has nice hair on his head. I don't know what happened to the beard. It's like next time we see this man on cam, it's going to be in dreadlocks. I'm just saying, like, his beard is naturally dreading because it's so nappy. Like, it's simple. I don't know why you don't put no oils in that bitch, fucking conditioners in that bitch. Ray Zero, there are things that exist to make your beard less nappy. I don't know why you just don't use the resources available to you. TTS has a beard. His beard is fabulous. It's nice. Ask him. I play with it all the time. I can run my fingers through TTS's beard. But I feel like if I wrap my fucking hands and put it into your beard, I'm be locked in there for life. It's like a wedding ring I didn't ask for. So when I'm talking shit about this man's nappy beard, it's just really a factual statement. I'm trying to let him know it's nappy so he can get help for it, or shave it off and regrow it. Because at this point, Ray Zero, it's hard not to talk about your nappy ass beard, because like that's something on your face. At least with your nappy ass head, if you had nappy ass hair, you can cover that nap with a hat. What you gonna do to cover your beard, bro? Nothing. Just shave it the fuck off and start anew so I can stop talking about it. Because it is a nappy ass beard. It is a nappy ass beard. Okay? Keep talking shit, Ray Zero. I will body you. Anytime, any place, anywhere. I will destroy you, Ray Zero. You don't got shit on me. I wear the crown. Like, see, and that's not even a Rican Ranger ego I'm saying right now. That's just a me ego, because I know when it comes between me and Ray Zero, we know I am the dominant Ray Zero. I call him 2.0 unironically. Like, I was just, I wanted to make him feel like he was important when he was running the show that day. Okay, that's why he was 2.0. You're right, 2.0 means better, but I only did that to make you feel good because somebody needs to. Somebody needs to make you feel good, Ray Zero, because you're walking around with that fucking beard. I don't know how you can even kiss your girlfriend with her and not getting her fucking jewelry caught up in that motherfucker. I'm just saying. Do you even kiss your girlfriend with that shit? Because I can imagine she's escaping that fucking bird's nest you call a beard on your face. I'm just saying. How many fucking babies were born through your beard? How many baby birds have emerged from that thing? Like, holy shit. I know you ain't trying to come for me, Ray Zero. I know you ain't. Go ahead, try. I dare you. Go ahead. He can't fight back. He knows better. That's why his ass is sitting there taking a sweet ass time to think of a comeback. Notice how I've been roasting him for a whole minute and a half and he still ain't typing?
Yo, Ray Zero, my guy, don't worry about anything she just said, bro. I'm going to grow my beard out on your behalf. And she's going to have to deal with a nappy-ass beard in her face every fucking day.
No, you won't.
Diabolical.
You're lying.
Let me rub my beard on your face right now.
It's nice and soft. Yes, it's nice and soft.
I'm growing it out for you, Ray Zero. I got you, my guy, for the homies.
Do you feel good about that?
Diabolical.
I still don't see Ray Zero responding. You sent a message? Where? Where's the message? That's crazy. He on one, bro. Hold on. Where's the message? Where's the message? Hold on. Where's the message? Watch him say some dumb shit. Why are you sending me a message? You're in the chat right now. See how he can't even do this right? Oh, here we go. Don't talk shit to me in my DMs. Don't talk shit to me in my DMs. Talk shit to me here. I really did replay. It's not popping up in the chat. Wait, what happened? Popcorn fart. How are you doing, Popcorn fart? How are you and your girl doing? How are you guys doing since our beef? Fun fact, guys. Popcorn fart came here on the channel. Me and Popcorn Fark got into it. And because he was kind of defending Andy Signore, which is somebody I covered for a very long time. And then all of a sudden, now me and Popcorn Fire are cool. You see how I have people who kind of come in here not really fucking with me, and then we get to talking, and I'm like, all right, you're not that bad. See, again, it's one thing that we don't have in common, which was Andy Signore. But I always find things about people that I can, you know what? Let's not fucking talk about Andy Signore. Let's talk about things you like, Popcorn Fire. Let's talk about other shit. And me and Popcorn Fire found out we had a lot more in common than we had different. So I don't mind Popcorn Fire. I still think he low key espionage for Andy Signore, but I like Popcorn Fart. He at least tries to be funny. I can't be mad at it. You know, I still will, I'll call him out when I need to call him out. But me and Popcorn Fart, he comes here, he's welcome here, and he just comes. And ever since then, he's been cool. See, Popcorn Fart, I told you, everyone thinks I'm fucking like a horrible person. Like I'm a crazy, horrible person. And I'm sure you heard that about me. She's horrible because look at what she says about Andy Signore. But like, I'm cool with Popcorn Fart. Popcorn Fart knows I'm just a normal, everyday person. I'm not out here trying to get clicks and clouts off people for no fucking reason. I think he understands that now, because like Popcorn Fart's like, if she was a fucking crazy bitch, she would have been kicked me out. If this was an echo chamber, I would have been kicked him out. But Popcorn Farts is welcome here. I just saw Weapons. It's so good. I've heard about Weapons. Everyone talks about Weapons. I'm gonna have to check that out because everyone's been talking about Weapons. But I like to wait because like Weapons was like Sinners. Everyone was talking about Sinners, and I waited to see Sinners. Sinners was really good. Weapons, I heard Weapons was good. Oh, it's a horror film? I don't want to see Weapons then. I don't want to see Weapons then. I don't want to see Weapons. Yes, you can delete all the streams. You can delete all of them. If you want, Tony, I can just start deleting them after my stream, because like if it goes more than two hours, I can't use it anyways. But yes, you can delete all those streams. Yes, I'm not going to make clips out of them, but yes. Thank you for asking, though, Tony. I appreciate you asking. Weapons is legitimately creepy as hell and so well done. I'll have to check it out then. I'll definitely check it out. I'll have to watch it with TTS. I don't really do fucking scary movies, but I'll do it. You know what movie scared the shit out of me? That I had to smoke weed to even watch it? The remake of oh my god, now I can't think of it, of The Evil Dead. The remake of The Evil Dead. I had to smoke weed to watch it because I couldn't watch it. I was so scared. That movie scared the fuck out of me. So I had to smoke weed to even sit through it. And I don't even smoke weed, but I had to smoke weed. No, it's on StreamYard, Shay. It's on StreamYards. My streams here stay here. He's talking about on StreamYard. So when you do after you do a stream, it saves it on StreamYards for you to like clip it and make it to a short or whatever. But it'll only let you do a YouTube short if it's under 2 hours. So he's talking about deleting all the recordings in the StreamYard so it can so it can make room for more. But no, like all of the streams and StreamYard are going to get deleted. My streams here will stay. So that's what he's asking. Yes, this is an open discussion stream. It sure is. It's Q&A. Ask me anything. I love Evil Dead. I like Evil Dead too, but the Evil Dead remake scared the fuck out of me. I swear to God, I'm not even joking. I had to smoke weed to watch it. I was not watching it sober-minded. I couldn't do it. I was like, nope, I'm not watching this movie. I need to smoke some weed because I can't do it. I cannot do it. And my ex-husband wanted to watch it. And he wanted to watch it. And I was like, I'll watch it with you, but I can't do it sober. I can't fucking do it. So I said, give me some of that weed. I'm going to smoke and we can watch it. And I that was the first scary movie I ever sat through without being scared. I had to be high to do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I could not do it. You are a Scorpio. How are you scared of horror films? Which one? 2013 to 2023? I think it was a 2013 one. But I don't know. I just don't do scary movies. I don't know why. I just don't like scary movies. What is the biggest lesson you've learned since making your content? Don't trust people. Don't trust people. Don't trust people. People suck. That's what I've learned. People suck. You think online people would suck less than in the real world? No, people suck more online. Question, Ray, is there more Weekend Ranger crash outs? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, if you don't do scary movies, I mean, I couldn't do it sober. That was just one movie I just couldn't do sober. I just couldn't. I really couldn't. Best horror remakes I enjoyed were TCM, Dawn of the Dead. I like Dawn of the Dead. I can do zombie films. I don't know what it is. I can do zombie films. I just can't do horror films like that. I don't know. It's weird. 90s Night of the Living Dead. Yeah, zombie films I can do. I don't know what it is. Zombie films are the only ones I can actually get through and not be scared. It's weird. I think because zombies are different. You know, DD just looking for an excuse to smoke something. That's hilarious. Then why do you trust Henry? So for me, I'll rephrase. It's more like I don't trust people so easily. Henry has earned my trust. That's what it comes down to. Henry has earned my trust. Which, by the way, before we keep continuing with these questions stuff, just so you know, Thursday, I'm actually doing an interview with Henry Resilient. So Henry Resilient will be on the channel. We will both be cammed up. Thursday, I think it's going to be like 6 or 7. I'm going to have to get back with him and see if it's 6 or 7. But about around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Henry is going to do an interview. We're going to do an actual interview with Henry Resilient. So we're going to do that. Better cam up. Don't tell me what to do, Emperor, with your old pubic hair, having ass, fucking white ass, fucking pubes. Shut up. I don't even think your old ass can be awake at that time. Shut your mouth. I know you ain't trying to talk shit. You better cam up. You better cam up. You better cam up. The best horror remake, in my opinion, is the 1970s Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Has young Jeff Goldblum, a classic. They did a remake of that? I'm not surprised. They've been doing a lot of remakes these days. Why am I not surprised? Because zombie movies are kids horror? Maybe. I could do zombies. I really can. I just can't do other things. Mo Moon for $2. You can trust Mo Moon, my Boba Queen. Can I? But thank you. Appreciate it. You're given 2.5 million budget to make a video about all popular streams. Which streams will you use and how hard would the levels be? Also, it is cross console. Wait, what? Oh, wait. Wait, what? You're given 2.5 million budget to make a video. You mean video game? A video game about all popular streams. Which streams will you use and how hard would the levels be? Also, is it cross console or is it a strict to one? I would make it a PlayStation exclusive game. If I was going to make a video game about popular streams, I wouldn't make it about popular streams. I would make it about all the people I have covered, and they would all be bosses. Like, they'd be bosses at each level. The hardest level, I would say, would probably be Andy Signor. Andy Signor would be the final boss. And Rican would be like the boss before that. But I think if the boss fight would be Andy Signor. Andy Signor would be the number one boss battle. And I would do it with all kinds of different content creators I've covered on this channel. It'd be fun. It'd be a fun game. If it's that tree scene, okay, I'll give you a grace with that one. You can DM me to talk to me. Why it gotta be only me doing the legwork just because I'm almost 3 years younger than you. That's why, because I'm old. You should be the one. But nah, you're right. I don't reach out to people because I don't feel like I always feel like I'm bothering them unless it's like something important that I want to say. If it's something stupid or whatever, or just saying hi, I always feel like I'm bothering people. I don't know. I'm weird like that. Am Latino, get that straight. Okay. You might not be white, but you got white pubes in your fucking bush there, so you might want to shave that too, so it's not looking as nappy as Ray Zero's beard. They did 3. Of course they did 3. Why am I not surprised? Have you seen The Fly? Oh, I have seen the original Fly, but I did not see Fly 2. Do you have a favorite video game series? Resident Evil. Ironically, Resident Evil. I love Resident Evil games. Resident Evil will be my all-time favorite franchise. Y'all give me a list of scary movies to watch. I've only heard of them. The Fly is fantastic. The 80s one more so, but the OG has its place. Text to speech, bro. I'm driving. She can't do possession horror. Nah, because I believe in that shit. That shit scares me. Demons and stuff, I don't fuck with. I believe in that shit. So those things really scare me and they mess with me. So Andy with the big one. I heard the extended cut of Night of the Living Dead series is coming out on 4K. Ooh, that sounds good. I'm gonna have to watch that series with TTS, the Dead series, 100%. You should have kept that old Andy intro song. It was a banger. I still have it somewhere. Hold on, do I still have it? I might still have it. Hold on. I don't know if I still have it. No, I have it on my other StreamYard account. I'll have to get that, but that one was a good one. I have a Vito one. The Vito song is pretty good. Have you heard the Vito one?
Vito think he a comedian. Ain't nobody laughing, but he ain't medium. Say Cuties was a great movie, maybe too a deviant, and he need to stay away from cats. He a vegan. And Vito think he a comedian. Ain't nobody laughing, but he ain't medium. Say Cuties was a great movie, maybe too a deviant, and he need to stay away from cats. He a vegan. And someday he won't be Dick Masterson's side bitch. And someday he won't be Dick Masterson's side bitch. And someday he won't be Dick Masterson's side bitch. And someday he won't be Dick Masterson's side. People think he a comedian with no crowd. That's a comedian. No, they don't feel me. I'm in the helium. This rap for Vito, so the first letter of Vietnam. So all my people, let's bring it back for the B again. And Vito think he a comedian. Ain't nobody laughing, but he ain't medium. Securities was a great movie, maybe too a deviant, and he need to stay away from cats. He a vegan. And someday he won't be Dick Masterson's side bitch. And someday he.
You don't like that one? I like the hook. And someday he won't be Dick Masterson's side, bitch. And someday he won't be Dick Masterson's side. Yeah, the beat is pretty fire. The beat is dope. Yeah, the one with that one. I gotta get that one, man. That one was a good one. I've been playing around with AI music. I know Popcorn Fart thought I did the rap on that. Listen, I could get on a track. I was trying to, but it's hard because like the people I know that do recording, they live in another state, so it's kind of hard to get with them. But I mean, maybe someday I'll actually do music. But I've been having fun with the AI. But yeah, that one was a good one. I was actually, do I still have it? Hold on, I might still have it on my YouTube channel. Hold on, let me see. I don't know if I uploaded it. I might have uploaded it, to be honest with you. Let me see if I can find that one. Just for Popcorn Fart. What genre would that game I asked you be? It'd be it'd be like it'd be a shooter. It'd be a shooter. We need to do music. I don't have like the friggin' like I don't have the motivation. Like I want to do so much, but I have to be more motivated. Like saying I want to do something and actually doing it is like weird for me. Like I could be very successful. I don't have the drive. I wish I had the drive. I just don't. You know? That's the sucky part. It's actually just really sucky. Let me see if I can find that song though. Let me take a look. Ooh, Henry posted a video. Obsessed. Jason David Frank assistant calls out disrespectful fan. Maybe we'll watch that and then I'll get going. I always say that I'm gonna get going. Give me a second. I just want to see if I have that song about Andy Signore. Let me see. Let me take a look. I feel like I definitely uploaded it. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, it doesn't look like I did. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think I uploaded it as a song. It's definitely got to be on some of my older content though, my older streams. Go back and see. What is my last Andy Signore stream? God, I haven't talked about Andy in so long. Like, goddamn. It's been a while since I talked about Andy Signore. Like, holy shit, I'm like going down like friggin' back in December. Jesus Christ. Let's see. No, this is one I did on Popcorn Farts. Let's see. Is this one? Let's see if this is one. Give me a second, y'all. Nope, I don't have it. I was gonna look up, like, I can't find it. If I find it again, Popcorn Farts, I'll upload it just for you. I'll re-upload it just for you, Popcorn Farts. I feel like if Andy was thinking of using me as a spy, failed and disappointed massively every step of the way, I ain't mad at him though. It's all right. I mean, I'll be honest with you, Popcorn Fart. Whether you were cool with Andy Signore or not, you definitely got his attention. And like I said, that was my issue I had really, is like he did that same shit to me. Like the moment you go after somebody or call somebody out that he has issues with, he will definitely try to recruit you to his cause. And that was the thing that I was saying about you. And that's why we all thought you was kind of working with him or whatever, because it was just like weird. But like going back and thinking about it, like, do I think you were really actually working with him, or you were like part of his community and then all of a sudden he sent you in to like do some espionage work or whatever? Like looking back on it, probably not. But at the time I was just so mad. I'm like, yo, why are you getting involved in this? Like, let me handle this, man. You don't gotta come in and defend him. Like he's grown. He's got a bigger platform. He didn't need you to come and like defend his ass. I mean, again, regardless of what happened, he's still a piece of shit. I will always say that. He even said that when I talked to him, he's like, you can still think I'm a piece of shit. He basically admitted to me, yeah, I am kind of a piece of shit. I was like, okay, good. At least we're getting somewhere. At least he can admit that he knows he's kind of a piece of shit. He knows why people don't fucking like him. He knows how he treats people. Like he's very self-aware of that, you know? But like, I don't hate you, Popcorn Farts. Like you kind of, I warmed up to you. Me and you talked. I was like, you know what? This dude is not really an asshole. I'm not gonna stay mad at him. You know, you're funny. You took the drama in stride. You know, you did your videos with your girl. You know, you made it funny, and I respected you for that. I was like, you know what? This dude is not bad. I don't think he's a bad dude. He's funny. I just think that, you know, when people get involved in online beef and they want to pick a side, cool. I'm not going to completely hold that against you, Popcorn Fart. That's why you're cool. You always cool with me. And I'm happy that you're still around, even though the people who didn't like you, they, you know, I don't really talk to them really anyway, so it don't matter. I like you, Popcorn Fart. I think you're a cool dude. Yeah, he's not bad, man. We reacted to him. I remember when I covered him and stuff, and he took it well. He took it in stride. He had fun with it. He's one of those people who try to monetize the haters, and he did it right, and he made it funny, and he was entertaining. So I like Popcorn Fart. I think he's a cool dude. I think he's funny. And then when he got involved in the drama, he didn't crash out. He did not crash out. He was very calm and cool and trolled. He had fun with it, you know, and I gotta respect that. So Popcorn Fart is more than welcome to be part of this community if he wants. He can support Andy Signore. He can do what he wants to do. But he was respectful and to me, he was cool with me. You know, he didn't shit on me or say anything crazy. He had fun with it. I liked Shadow. She was cool. Yeah, Shadow is awesome. I still love Shadow 100%. She still comes around. But Popcorn Fart was cool. But now what I want to do, because I saw this pop up, we'll end it on Henry's video. Because Henry did this, and damn, how long did he go? Okay, we're gonna react to Henry reacting to all the drama for a little bit. It's 33 minutes. We might not get through all of it, but we'll do that. What do you mean I skipped a sub? Somebody subbed when I was talking? Wait, what? I skipped a sub. What did I skip? I was looking at the other screen. What did I skip? Did I miss something? Oh, wait. What do you mean I skipped a sub? What do you mean I skipped a sub? I'm tripping? Am I tripping? Hold on, I'm looking for it. Oh, shit. No, that's not a sub. That's a new member. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Emperor became a new member. Thank you, Emperor. Damn. No, he's not a simp. He didn't get the simp tier. TJ, you're a fucking simp. You're a simp. Shut your friggin' mouth. You're the simp. TJ gonna get beat up one day. I'm gonna beat up TJ. No, I appreciate you, Emperor. I'll take back the old pubes gray hair comment. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it back. I'll take it back. First of all, I never subbed. No way. You're still a simp. That's why you got a wrench. Wow, don't ignore. I wasn't ignoring Emperor. I just missed it. I'm sorry. All right, let's react to this real quick and then we'll get going.
This was what happened. This was Francis talking about what Rican was doing Tammy Frank's live stream for Jason.
So good to the fans. And they were good to him, right? I can't say that it was one side. It was both ways. But I find it so disrespectful that during that live, Rican Ranger, and I don't know who else was it, was going on and on and on about this stupid, petty internet fucking drama. Talking about you, talking about
really,
what? Trolls, and Rican was on there talking all this craziness, and I know he's watching
because you got my name in your mouth.
I think that's highly disrespectful in a stream that was supposed to be his, tribute. Whether people like Tammy or not, whether people like it or not, it was supposed to be a tribute for him.
Now, if you guys don't know, Rican thinks he's of the belief Jason didn't unalive himself. He one of the flat earthers out there, which is ironic. He would be in Tammy's chat if he flat earth. Yes.
And for someone to make it about him and make it about this petty shit, mentioning your name again, obsessed, fucking obsessed to the point that is scary, that he cannot not mention you. One day, one live, where he could have just shut the fuck up and let it be about Jason. Since he says, that he loves Jason and Jason's the squad leader and whatever the fuck he was saying. But he was making it about him, talking about that he's the new Dragon Ranger and all this stuff, when the live was supposed to be about him. And I don't give a flying fuck if Blake Foster approves, helps him, is in his team. I don't give a flying fuck. I don't care. But it's Jason's day. It should have been a tribute to him, not make it about yourself. And that is the straw that broke the camel's back for me. Because if you supposedly care for me and you care for Jason, you make it about Jason. No one else made it about them today. Everyone was like, "Oh, how are you? I know how you are. I know you're probably, it's okay. Are you okay?" Everyone posted tributes about Jason. It's his birthday. We're all. I'm fucking. I can't even explain what's going on with me right now. But to see that was just so disgusting. Disgusting. That's like, I don't have another word for it other than disgusting. Because if y'all want to hate each other, cool. If you want to talk shit about Rican and Rican talk shit back, cool. I don't care. Y'all two grown men. But all this bullshit, this continuing thing, now it's interrupting a tribute that's for my friend that passed away. You're here. You're not talking about no damn drama. Now you are, because I'm talking about it. Because it's like disgusting. And like that, you talking about working with them. I will make sure that they never work with you. I'll make sure the Frank family will never work with you. Because
I mean, I don't think they would ever work with him either way. But I'll let her continue for a little bit more.
you are disrespectful as fuck. That is the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen in my life. Because if God forbid something happened to him, and you would go on his channel, or someone would go on his funeral and talk about, yeah, Henry made him his bitch or whatever, that will be wild. And that is not only disrespectful to the Frank family, it's disrespectful to Jason, it's disrespectful for me, disrespectful for fans, real fans, because obviously he's not a fucking real fan. And that's all I gotta say, because really,
That's a
like,
truthful statement.
I had to pause it here because yeah, everything she said 100% true, and this was what made a lot of people really upset, is seeing Frances like that. Because like, we love Frances is amazing, she has a good heart, she does a lot, she did a lot for the fans, for Jason, she loved Jason, and yeah, that was heartbreaking to see. So yeah, fuck him and everything he stands for.
All right, we all got to go through her crying. Anyway, so what she said was truly happening. Now I don't got the screenshots of the Rican or whatever, Rican News Network or whatever, where like people are literally telling him to go away because he's posting me, hey, you love Henry, get help, these women are blessed. And we'll talk about the Blake Foster repost. Go ahead, Blake. I think this is the Rican News Network, which is anti-Rican, but we'll get back to that. But this is what he was posting. Okay. Hey, they have nothing better to do than tear me down on JDF birthday chat with the losers. We got more. Look at all these weirdos trolling about me. I mean, he wants the attention. They have nothing better to do than tear me down, JDF birthday. I apologize for all these weirdos who hate me girls. My movie is bomb. There we go. Self promo. What else? What is this? Welcome to Ricanville, Jenna. There we go right there. There we go right there. Say hello to the minions. Henry Resilient is a loser trash tuber. May the spirit of JDF rebuke you. Laughing emoji. So this is my most unhinged fan, as you can see, in their tribute talking about me. Hey, look at Henry's weirdos. I got y'all back always. Tammy, come talk to Rican. I'm putting Henry out of business. This is what he chooses to do when everyone's just celebrating JDF's birthday. Is disgusting. Well, we're talking about a classless individual right here. More y'all losers trolling his chat. I didn't see any of that. JDF the GOAT rebukes you haters. Hold on, let me take this down so y'all can see it.
By the way, literally one person in that chat was going at him, right? It was a account called Rican Rangers News Network, right? And that was the only person in the chat doing that shit. And it's like, bro, there was a time and place for that. That shit was not the time. But that he made it seem like everyone was in there trolling him. Like, nah, people, there was only one person in there giving him a hard time. Everybody else was just chilling, talking about, Jason Dave Frank, talking about Tammy and Jenna and the other dude that was on the stream with them. Like, one person is not everybody, but he made it seem like everybody was in there going at him. It's like, bro, that's crazy.
Rebukes you haters. These women are blessed. There go the you love Henry again. You got a check coming. I guess Jenna, like, I don't what check is coming? Henry thinks we're weak and we should stay off the internet. Guys, I said it. If you get triggered by what you see on the internet, get off the internet. I stand by that. I say it. I said it plenty of times. Now, Rican has recently gained contact with Blake Foster. And as a result, Rican has got pictures of my family because Blake Foster sent them to him. And I would love for Blake to say, no, I didn't. Now, here's the thing, right? Rican don't know that Blake Foster going to distance himself from him. The moment people realize, like, wait, what? You're talking to this guy? So here's Rican talking about my family or having pictures of him. Let's go.
Henry, and we laugh about him. We laugh about you, nigga. Mr. Oh, none of the Pirates actors will work with you. You really want me to drop screenshots?
You know what's crazy? I didn't watch his stream. I didn't watch the stream. I skipped it because he did this on Jason David Frank's birthday. He's sitting there using this stream to celebrate Jason David Frank's birthday. He's playing a clip, right? He's supposed to be reacting to the clip, but instead he's sitting there talking over the clip about fucking Henry. This dude's fucking cooked.
I got screenshots on everything, bitch. And I got a picture of your family and your kid. Right from you know who. Right from the grid. But we're not going to go there, right? Because we know you got my kids in the cut. I don't give a damn.
See, here the difference between me and Rican is you guys know I don't post kids. I don't even show pictures of my kid. even though I'm sure, they're out there. Yada.
And that's true. Henry has never shown anyone's kids out there. So, like, the fact that, first of all, again, mind you, Rican is sitting here reacting to a video with Jason, right? Or to celebrate Jason's stuff, right? He's talking shit about Henry over the fucking video he's playing in the background. But don't forget, guys, he does YouTube better than everyone else. He can't just sit there in silence and react to the clip. He has to use this time to talk shit about Henry because that's just what he does. And he says everyone else is obsessed with him. Bro, you are so obsessed with Henry. We're starting to think you in love with this man. Like, if Henry came out the closet, I feel like you'd be the first motherfucker in this man's DMs asking him out on a date, bro. Like, that's how serious this is getting. You know what I'm saying? He's so in love with Henry. Henry come out, say, guys, it's true. I'm gay now. Rican gonna be the first motherfucker in his DMs trying to fucking ask him out on a date. I'm telling you, man, because, like, how are you gonna sit there and react to a fucking video that's supposed to be about Jason David Frank? You reacting to celebrate his birthday, you going over all his classic work and shit, and you sitting there taking the time while the video's still playing to talk shit about Henry. At least fucking pause the video. At least pause the fucking video if you're gonna sit there and take the time to talk shit about Henry, but you just letting that shit play in the background while you going in about Henry. I'm telling you, you want Henry's dick in your mouth so fucking bad that you just keep saying his name in hopes it'll manifest this man's penis right in front of you, bro. Like, I don't understand. I've never seen another man this obsessed with another man, bro. Like, you couldn't even take a day off for Jason David Frank's birthday. You such a big fan of Jason David Frank, you could not take a day off from talking about Henry. You couldn't wait till midnight struck so you could talk about Henry while playing Jason David Frank clips in the back fucking stage. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. I swear to God, you want this man to manifest his cock in front of you, bruh. Like, open wide. Henry. It's crazy. It is so crazy. Couldn't take a day off because you were so obsessed with Henry.
Yada. I don't bring my daughter on stream. She's not posted on my Henry Resilient accounts or anywhere. But now that he got him, Blake got him, Blake already posted him on his story, and people were in his DMs talking about, hey, this is not right, and all this other stuff. And most of you who said that to Blake got blocked. So his stream there was nothing really to write home about his stream, considering he didn't have no one to bounce off of. His streams are like still marginally about me.
You could post my kids. Ain't nothing happened to my kids.
But see, I would never post his kids.
I dare one of y'all niggas to fuck with my family. We on good vibes. Today's Dragon Day.
I mean, so this is after he watched the stream of Francis getting emotional about, everything that was going on and transpiring. Let me just check something one more time. Oh, whatever. You know, more talking about me.
Henry, that's when you breathe in between cocks in your mouth, right? That's when you get your oxygen. Look at you trying to be funny again. Once you hit the link so I can embarrass you like I did every single time.
Imagine being so fucking egotistical and obsessed that you're literally talking shit while Jason David Frank's fight scenes are on. Like, that's crazy.
See, this is him.
Without even trying. And I'm not even a YouTuber yet. How's that feel? How's it feel to lose to a bum? And have more Rangers fuck with me than they fuck with you? How's it feel to be the bully?
I think we got me again. All right, here.
Like I said, your boy Henry likes to gaslight a bunch of weirdos, cyber stalkers. Then Ray wants to put my family in the Discord. Keep stalking me, motherfucker.
Ray Zero, by the way, not me. He's talking about Ray Zero, not me. I didn't put his family in the Discord.
You don't think my team clocking you?
This community center has been around for over 10 years. We serve everyone.
You folded like a pussy today.
These tariffs making
go run your DMs, bitch.
Go up to the roof. Congressman McKenzie, he's out of touch.
Where's Ray? Go wake up the Chihuahua.
Now he's talking about me.
Prepare to. Let's see. We got more of me. I come up like 31 times. In this stream.
Henry's house took his bitches and left.
Start your
journey.
Are you
ready?
It's time for big
Core resilient.
Kane University.
You were the cornball in school, you're the cornball now. Come get your swirly, bitch.
That's his stream
Keep
freezing.
diddling.
Guys.
Where we going?
That's his stream freezing up. You know, not me.
Yeah, well, Jason's not here, is he? And I think he'd be pretty disgusted with half the shit at Henry's channel all the time. So, like I said, suck my dick.
Allegedly.
I mean, this is their stream quality right here. Let's keep going.
I did. And you're gonna go cry at Henry's. You're gonna go cry at Francis. Like, do receipts. Any one of these bitch ass niggas can come defend themselves. You know you're not. Because you know what y'all did. And you're going to go cry at Henry's. You're going to go cry at Francis. Like, she's going to save you guys, too. We already talk. Even if she don't fuck with me no more, I don't care. That's the truth. That's the truth. Now, you made Francis cry on Henry's. And I want you to read the captions in your voice and tell me if what's read doesn't sound like you.
Are you okay with people putting their face on JDS body and posting it on Instagram? I guess this is the Rican News Network.
Bitch. So now you made Francis cry on Henry's. You go deal with it. You go deal with it. Because I was in there minding my fucking business, asking her if she would put a suit on one day and do a cameo. Go watch the playback. Go watch.
He always does this shit where he'll say something, and when you call him out on it, he'll be like, no, but I meant to say this. Bruh, he's so corny.
Nobody trolled no one. No one spammed anyone. I would never do that. Never do that. On all my kids, I would never dishonor Jason. So,
He said, shout out to Rican News Network, whoever they may be. Nah, they deactivated after Francis cried and called them out too. Because, like, I stand by that. I don't think that anybody should have taken that time to troll anybody, regardless of how you feel. And, like, if Rican was in there, let Rican look stupid. Sometimes you just gotta let this man look stupid and talk about it later. Y'all didn't have to go in there and do it that day. I get it. Like, your intentions were good, but at the same time, like, wrong day. There was no need to do that, you know? I stand by that because I called them out too. I called them out when I did that stream. I said, you know what? Like, that was not the time. And I will say this. Whoever ran the Rican News Network, they deleted the account after the Francis thing. And after everyone was like, yeah, that wasn't cool. They did the right thing and deleted the account. So I'm not going to say like whoever they are, whatever, like, good for you. Shout out to you. Nah, they were wrong for that too. Like I said, there was one person that went in there and got this man to be set off. And like, y'all should have just let him talk his shit. And then we could have talked about it some other day. But like, antagonizing him in that moment was not it. You know, it was not it.
Rican didn't do it. Next.
And FYI, he says, "Go, you know." Francis was crying over the Rican News Network. No, she was crying over both of y'all. Both of y'all were stupid.
I wish half of these motherfuckers.
We don't care what VG got to say. Hold on.
Now, but this shit right here, this shit happened on the fly, and I don't appreciate it. So, Henry, this is more proof that your gaslighting and your fucking dumb shit makes a bunch of weirdo internet fans do a bunch of stupid shit to people. Look, for what? Go watch the playback of that stream. Watch every comment Rican said. Completely PG-13. It got turned up a little bit when I had to play defense against this bitch because he kept fucking putting the same comment over and over and over and tweaking against Francis. I have a fucking screenshot of how many times she tagged him.
I know who it is. I asked him to reach out and apologize to Francis. I mean, that's the only person who deserves apology. I don't care who it was. I just think that they should have just apologized to Francis, which is good that they did. And then, yeah, we just keep moving.
And me asking us to stop, but I wasn't doing anything. See what I'm saying? They just kept, oh, do you think it's appropriate if someone puts their face on JDF? Like nonstop. Why do I have to lie? You guys are all so big and bad. Go get the playback of the live and read every single weekend comment. And
I mean, he was talking about me on JDF's day.
Show me. Shut the fuck up, Ray. You're a bitch, bro. I took your balls today. Right? They're hanging right here on my chain, pussy.
He got the Party City chain. Alucard said, Rican is straight bottom feeder him. His group of corny. Just downright disrespectful on the day to celebrate the life of JDF. Look, man, some people have no class. Rican's one of them. Rican, instead of focus on Henry, focus on getting a better PC internet for this lowbrow BS. You and VG are the real clowns. True, dog. They don't see themselves as clowns, though, ironically. They don't see it. Rican's stream is just him talking to himself, fantasizing about Henry. Just a Monday for Alex. Oh, my God, man. Bro, he posts about me more than I post about myself.
Come get him.
And remember, he hates Aerostream.
Get him. Fake ass Puerto Rican. All right, let's go. Since he wants to talk here, let's run this pussy. Let's see what we got here.
Oh goodness,
Let's go to the next one. Did I play this already?
Now, but this shit right here, this shit happened.
That's Henry 16 right here. About to go Henry crazy.
Yeah, I'm a Kool-Aid sipper. Come sip the Kool-Aid with Henry. Yeah. This is how they talk to.
This is Ray who said, dude, just do yourself a favor and just unalive yourself already. No one will mourn you. All this drama will go and people can move on. Damn, man.
People. Look, you know how JDF died, right? You fucking loser. You get to tell people to kill themselves, right?
Oh, but you had no problem when your fucking buddy told somebody who was clearly sick that they should go die and everything, right? Like the fucking hypocrisy is off the scales. Like if you're gonna sit there and call somebody out for that, you better call everybody out for that, because like people wishing death on somebody is just as bad, in my opinion.
And once Henry,
we really don't care what VG got to say.
Allegedly.
All right, so those were a couple more. True. We're at like 16 or something. See what you did because of the stupid issue you've been doing all day. You're legit making Francis cry. F you, you're pathetic and a waste of space on this planet. I hope you effing not be alive. I hope you unalive yourself. I pray you unalive yourself. You're a piece of absolute filth.
No, Ray Zero went
A
in.
piece of absolute filth. Effing do everyone a effing favor. Eat a bullet. Disgusting piece of absolute ish. Not be alive. Reply if you want to, because this is one last thing I'm saying to you. Have no regrets saying this to be unalive. Oh, y'all can't see it. Sorry. There it go right there.
Yo, Ray Zero was pissed, bro.
Ray Zero was wilding last night. Yeah, I mean, I would never tell him that, but maybe. I mean, who would miss him?
Damn, Henry.
Who would miss him?
This is proof that the gaslighting over at Henry's Discord and what happens when these bitch ass niggas get exposed for being the punk ass keyboard pussies that they are, right? When they get exposed of how dangerous it is to be clickbait and gaslight a bunch of fucktards like this that may get embarrassed enough to think they have the balls enough to try to do something and hurt somebody, telling me to swallow a bullet, kill myself, making fun of my mom, talking about her self-deletion experience. Y'all think y'all real funny, huh? So as this monster grows, guess who has to keep this same energy? Right? Whose man's is this, bro?
Oh man, no.
Bro, really think it's like a meme or something. Here we go.
Say we're pussies and we're proud. That's
Not
what
a
Henry's team
factor.
does. Allegedly.
Dude, you say I'm not a factor, but you're still writing me as if I am.
Man, I guess he's trying to do voice. Where we at?
I basically hit him up about some Henry shit real quick. We laughed about it, and
Here we go. Him discussing, confirming, communicating with Blake Foster.
then I made a print for him. I told him he can sell it. I'm free of charge. Where the Blake cosign happened, right?
Two people who hate me.
I basically hit him up about some Henry shit real quick. We laughed about it, and then I made a print for him. I told him he can sell it. I'm free of charge. I did this to mainly basically show him my skills and flex for Phantom Force. But
Show him my skills. Guys, I can type in words in a program and it makes me an image. That's skill. That's skill. I just want y'all to know that's his skill, guys. I can type words into a computer program. That's his skill, by the way.
I want you guys to really, really look at like the Zord and the helmet, right? So if you look at the original Mountain Blaster Zord, it looks nothing like this. Nothing like this.
Bro, no one gives two shits about AI art, dog. Like I don't think he got the memo. So him confirming he spoke to Blake Foster.
That relationship is brewing. I told him I got his back up the existing kind of pattern and then go from there. So this is just some quick shit. Blake obviously liked it. Go get that Phantom Force 1. Like I said, I got a bunch of screenshots between me and him, but that relationship is brewing. I told him I got his back with Henry.
Bro, Blake don't go show ass. Both of y'all dumb as fuck.
And all this nonsense. So,
I agree.
I don't know what's going to make you guys fucking shut the fuck up and not make you guys look like you're a bunch of corny fucking haters that are just mad. I left y'all whack ass Discord and made something of myself as a Ranger and made enough noise for people to care about this comic book. So whenever you guys want to stop hating and stop being a bunch of punk bitches, Blake is actually trying to do some good shit for the fandom, man. You know what I'm saying? So stop kicking his back in. Stop doing all this fucktard shit. Rolling with Diddles and Diddlemania and the fucking clowns. Ray paying her bills off gaslighting motherfuckers, but I'm the fucking narcissist. Like, get the fuck out.
You are.
And who are you to sit on your stream and tell everyone and sit there and psycho fucking analyze me like you know me in real life?
Yeah, when she lies and says stuff like fast food is cheaper
Bro, we don't give two shits
than eating at
about what VG gotta say.
Oh, he's still mad because I said that fast food is cheaper than like making food. I didn't say all that. I said that fast food, you could get like a burger and some fries for like $5 and a salad is like more money. I didn't say that fast food was cheaper than making food, you fucking moron. This is what they do. They take shit that people say and then they fucking twist it to make it sound like, yeah, they're fucking stupid. Like these dudes are absolutely fucking weird. Like legit. I mean, I can see why people get so triggered to tell them to unalive themselves because like they make it so easy to want to fucking hate them, dude. It's fucking really insane. So I don't really give a fuck. Those dudes are like, who are you? Who are you to tell me I'm a fucking narcissist? Self, like, you know, fucking sitting there analyzing me, bro. It doesn't take a fucking psychologist to point out a fucking narcissist. You literally have every fucking narcissistic tendency that exists. Like what? You know. What the fuck? Yeah, he don't make shit of himself. Yeah, he's a fucking yeah. What did he make of himself? He made himself look like a fucking fool. He made himself into content where other people can make money off of talking shit about him. That's what he turned himself into.
Yeah, let's keep it going to the next.
So mad, bro. He's so mad.
Which
one
was
so mad. He is a narcissist,
like,
right? He is a
21?
narcissist. Anybody who can look at this man can tell he's a
Yeah, I
narcissist.
was at 21.
This is why Ranger. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me read this comment because he usually be cooking. So it says here, why the fuck is it not showing? Okay. This is why Rangers over the age of 21 should never be a thing. They will always be infinitely more popular as teenagers that they are 50-year-olds morphing is just such 90s hangover. Yeah. It's true. But hey, he's a lolcow. Yeah, pretty much. Sociopathic narcissist. Yeah. And also lolcow. Yep. That is what he is.
So I'm looking at all the Henrys. All right. This is 22, 23. Let's go.
Are ever gonna see this?
I hope we got some
Ooh, I'm
good,
sorry,
like, real
BG, I didn't know
Ninjetti
this
fans
was
here,
in
not just a bunch of
my
dumbass
God.
Henry
Okay,
lovers.
so this
Bro, I don't think anyone is a Ninjetti fan. There we go.
ha. The Rangers don't fuck with you, Henry. Ha ha.
Oh, just reposted this for the clown. Oh, great. Let's see. Just reposted this for the clown. Okay. All right. We got some evidence of communication. Good.
Suck it, bitch. All in my stories.
Hold on. Let's go back. Let's go back a little bit.
You know what's funny?
The Rangers this.
I wonder how Blake feels about him showing Blake's DMs with him out like that. Did you have permission from Blake to share those DMs?
Here's the proof. Look at laughing.
Hold on. You know me. We got the Zoom. I mean, his stream is just such bad quality.
Armored. Here's the little.
What's good, OG? Any way I can help with this stupid clown? I'm already on his neck. Rican Ranger at your service. This is his message with Blake. You can see it right there.
Blake, I'm gonna skim through them real quick.
Check out my OG. I'm
With
ready.
The OG, Manja.
Ooh, what's this one say? Jesus, I can't make it out. His just stream is just that bad quality. Much appreciated. Why I posted that picture of him because I found his ass. Something lawyer, I think.
A business. Here's the proof.
Says I'm suing, I think. He just posted this for the clown. Sorry guys, y'all can't see it. It's the Mace clip where you just can't do whatever you want to me without consequences. With Rican. I love that Rican just exposing his DMs, you dumbass.
Look at laughing at your clown. Ha ha.
You can't make this up, man.
The Rangers don't fuck with you, Henry. Ha ha. Suck it, bitch.
Who else is in his DMs? I see Laura, Francis. I can't make out the rest. Blake.
That's not DMs. That's the people who looked at the shit.
But there go. If he had better stream quality,
All in my stories.
Blake, Kim, Overreach. Is she in the chat? Oh, these are stories. These are stories. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, Henry, get it together. Henry, get
Leave
it
him
together.
alone, bro. Nobody give a fuck what you got to say, Henry.
Clearly, if
You
they're
got
gonna
no
file lawsuit-
credibility, bro.
Fire, bro. Send me this. I'll
Look.
post it. Holy shit.
I made the art, you stupid fucks.
No, AI made the art.
Look at you.
Damn, man. I wish his computer was better, then I could read it, but I can't make this shit out. I can't make it out. Like,
Diddling.
I'm on the max quality settings. Let's see.
Diddling.
Like, I can't make it out. I don't know if he posted his phone number or something, but his stream is just such bad quality, man. Maybe somebody y'all can go through it and find it. Hey, I was getting ready to say, I know that boy ain't trying to message me. Kim is like, well, Kim, you did say you'll go straight if he drop a comic or a movie, so he gonna hold you to your word. He
Non-stop. Whole ass conversation. And I got reposted. What is the definition of a cosign to you stupid ass motherfuckers, bro?
Still not a cosign.
Next motherfucker.
Bro, just expose all his DMs. Unfortunately,
Question, man.
It's bad quality.
Diddling.
it's bad quality, or to actually be like really good. I mean, like we would have saw everything. Anywho, what did he say? Hold on. 20. Rangers don't mess with you, Henry. Leave it alone, bro. Nobody give a ish. Here we go.
Right, Henry. You lied about Power Rangers being dead. You lied about Rican. Right? What else you lying about? Your daughter, maybe?
Hold on. Let's go. Let's get the whole thing.
Niggas.
Low tier cosign.
Looks like a cosign to me, huh, bud? I guess we doing something right, Henry. You lied about Power Rangers being dead. You lied about Rican. Right? What else you lying about? Your daughter, maybe? What else? How many times you want to lose, bitch?
He's such an idiot. Lady Love, $5. I did talk to a clinical psychologist. According to the DSM-5, he qualifies as having NPD and conduct disorder. Oh, no, not going to the psychologist. I did talk to a clinical psychologist. According to the DSM-5, he has qualities as having NPD and conduct disorder. There you go. There you go. His fake laugh, I know. He thinks he's winning. Let him think he's winning. I mean, we're not surprised. He likes bringing people's kids and then complains about people bringing his family into it, but he has no problem bringing up anyone else's family.
Keep talking about Power Rangers like we give a fuck what you got to say. We saw your little show today. You can barely do over 100 people now. When me and Drew was rocking, we had you over 150, bitch. I'll take that half. I'll splice that real quick, nigga. Fuck you. Right? In JDF's name, in Blake's name, sit on it and twist, double twist with the spin move. Mr. Resilient, in Jason's name, fuck you. Because he'd kick your ass for the shit you do in the sky. Fuck you, bro. Fuck you. I don't care how much of a piece of shit she is. It's still his daughter. I'd kick your ass because you're not allowed to fucking do that shit to my daughter, even if she was a piece of shit. So fuck you.
Yeah, Sky's cool anyways. She does
Fuck
cool
you.
shit. She, you know, she
I mean, there we go.
wants a chicken. We'll pop your ass a little.
All right, we got like 3 more Henrys. All right.
3 more Henrys. We're going to call them the Henrys from now on.
Here we go.
Talking, they be telling people to kill themselves. So if you go hang out with Henry and them and Diddles and Friends and Diddlemania, they're actually going to tell you to jump off the building. If you go hang out over there, they're going to tell you to get off the internet. You don't really have mental problems. Just go get the help you need and jump if you want to. All right, guys? That sum it up for you?
We got 3 more.
That's crazy. No, somebody told you to jump off the
The
building.
cheap copy, Henry.
Clone who has the power of the
I'm not original,
Look at
but
this.
you.
But unless you got a master morpher, you ain't nothing but a cheap copy.
This 10th
Just a
battle
cheap copy, Henry.
clone
See?
who has the power.
See, going. He can't even stop talking to react to shit. He's such a fucking cornball. bro.
I'm not original, but
this.
you steal all my
Original.
shit,
The
including
original
my
hero
diss
has a
song.
master morph-
Not the fucking diss song. Oh man. I can't escape this, man.
To Henry, right out that fucking chair. Shall rise.
We love seeing
There we
Prince Tommy
go.
pull off over the top
Formation,
moves like
bitch.
Look at that kick right there. What
Ooh,
the
that's
fuck?
what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do to Henry right out that fucking chair, bro.
It's sad when VG is the one that's actually reacting to the clip, and fucking Rican just keeps talking shit about Henry. Why even play the clip then?
Wow.
Fucking 90 feet,
Bye, nigga.
200 feet through the air.
My chair gets so much.
Yeah.
Fucking
So much. My chair is a character out here. Hold on.
Fuck is this dude?
A lot of construction going on. I'm here in Katy, Texas.
It's one of Henry's guys for sure.
And
Look, bro, like it is what it is. Here we go.
I will fuck you up, Henry.
He's still going.
Leave Power Rangers alone.
At this point, I'm pretty sure I stopped watching maybe an hour ago.
kids could be doing or buying than Power Ranger toys.
Dumbass.
Yo, he's still going.
You and your children of the
Corniness.
corn.
Not Children of the Corn.
Fucking corn boss.
Have positive. My first Tommy.
Children of the Cornballs, is that what it is?
Like, what else?
Yeah.
going
This
on in
dude's
my
a
life?
Tommy
I was
nut.
watching Mighty Morphin when I was younger.
This dude's badass. I like this guy. He's cool
That's
as
the
hell.
name of the minions now. They've evolved to the children of the fucking corn.
Sad. It really is. If it's any comfort, Tommy Oliver is still alive. He will continue.
Was Fairy tied up in their joint last night?
Oh man, formation. We
Yo,
shall
Fairy
rise.
Todd,
We
please
love
come
y'all.
back, Fairy
You
Todd. We
can hate
fucking
us all
love
you
you.
want.
All right, there you go. The Rican crash out, and yeah, Blake Foster posted it. I guess this is the anti-Rican post, not a cosign Rican Ranger, just a Ranger loving someone acknowledging them. Go ahead, Blake Foster, ruin. Dog Mountain Blaster came to Ricanville for some Ninjetti amulet upgrades. My first Turbo Ranger drops tonight. Blue Hawk Turbo Zord on deck. But Rican don't got cosigns. Ha ha ha. The grid is ours. Ninjetti Book 1 hit the spot fun.
Nope.
It is what it is, but there you go. And there's more stuff about me, man. This is what Mr. Resilience and his batch of fake Power Rangers fan minions think of mental health as he covers Jason David Frank's energy. We all know how he left us with a hypocrite little bear shot on you diddles. You're not allowed to cover Power Rangers anymore. I told you, you're a loser. All you care about is clicks, views, and bread. You drag people on the internet for views, so I'm gonna keep making an example out of your mangina ass anytime I feel like it. Well, there you go, guys. There's my ops crashing out on me because he's obsessed. So I don't think he's gonna stop no time soon.
Nope.
Let me know what you think in the comment section. See you in the
Nope. And that's what I want to react to. There we go. We got through it. Yeah. This ain't gonna end anytime soon, and it's just gonna keep getting funnier. It's just gonna keep getting funnier. So that's it, guys. That's it for the Q&A. Thank y'all for being here. Much love. Don't forget, Thursday I will be having Henry, the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend, on the channel. We're gonna do an interview with him. I'm sure the haters gonna watch. The ops are gonna be watching because like they ain't got nothing else going for them. They need content. They need content. They need to keep being angry. They need to keep being angry. You know, every time I cover Rican, all I keep thinking about is that Eminem kill shot fucking track. You know, keep yelling at the mic. Oh my god. That literally is like hold on. What's the lyrics to Kill Shot? The one that I like the most that refers me me and Rican. Yeah, like hold on. Right here, this line. Wait, you just dissed me on Perplex. Insult me in a line, compliment me on the next. Damn, I'm really sorry you want me to have a heart attack. Was watching 8 Mile on my Norda track. Realized I forgot to call you back. Here's an autograph for your daughter. I wrote it on the starter cap. Like, that is literally the line I always think of when I have to deal with Rican. Because he'll be like, he'll be like, fuck that fat bitch, that fucking dusty bum bitch, you know, but I was trying to fuck with you. I don't hate you or whatever, you know, I'm just mad at you. Like, bruh, he don't know whether he wants to fuck me or fight me, bro. I'm telling you. But anyways, that's all I got for the stream. Appreciate y'all for being here. As always, you guys are amazing. Thank you. Here, I got a new thing for you. Thank you. But all right, with that said, y'all, I'm about to get out of here. Go chill, play some video games, kill people in video games, you know, have fun. So y'all enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you guys maybe sometime tomorrow. If not, definitely make sure you tune in on Thursday because we're going to have Henry here. And we're going to drop the Exposing Henry Resilience track. So y'all have a good one.
Henry resilient, fake like a knockoff chain. Chasing clout in the shadows, living off pain. Exposing Aaron, but your facts ain't aligned. Legend of the white dragon, stay out of his grind. Cam up, Henry, show your real face. Keyboard warrior hiding in cyberspace. Calling out names, but you can't keep pace. Crash out your own lane. Disgrace in the race. Viking Ranger, yeah, he got the scars. But you just a passenger, not reaching stars. Talk big game, but your actions stay small. Throwing shade at legends while you trip and fall. Run your mouth, but the truth stays silent. Fake exposes, your words stay violent. Aaron builds legends, you build fake clicks. Puppet strings visible, your moves all tricks. You crash out worse than the ones you call out. Your credibility sinking, no doubt. Legends move in silence, you just scream. Clout chasing Henry, breaking the dream. Cam up, Henry, show your real face. Keyboard warrior hiding in cyberspace. Calling out names, but you can't keep pace. Crash out your own lane, disgrace in the race. Viking Ranger, wear your mouth, but the truth stays silent. Fake exposes, your words stay violent. Viking Ranger, yeah, he got the scars. But you just a passenger, not reaching stars. Talk big game, but your actions stay small. Throwing shade at legends while you trip and fall. Wear your mouth, but the truth stays silent. Fake exposes, your words stay violent. Aaron builds legends, you build fake clicks. Puppet strings visible, your moves all tricks. You crash out worse than the ones you call out. Your credibility sinking, no doubt. Legends move in silence, you just scream. Clout chasing Henry, breaking the dream. You crash out worse than the ones you call out. Your credibility sinking, no doubt. Legends move in silence, you just scream. Clout chasing Henry, breaking the dream.